Adventures in Middle-earth. That was a long hey, but anyways, welcome. We finally are back doing the Adventures in Middle-earth here on the Fable 42 network, where we build friendship, community, and chaos. And we're on episode 13. Woo! 13 episodes in. That's amazing. We've got a couple of sponsors we should talk about before we jump into things about the battle and all that, because if you watched last, was it about 2 weeks ago, 3 weeks ago? Was it a month?
Almost a month.
I can't remember.
Yeah.
What is time?
Right before the break of the holidays. Yeah. It's been a while.
Timey-wimey.
But we'll get into the recap of that. Before we do, we always have to point out 3D printed stuff is made by Griffin Co. They make all the 3D printed terrain, the minis. Have they made some minis? I'm not sure.
Yes.
Am I just speaking
No,
out of my ass? No?
I have minis somewhere.
Yes, awesome. Yeah, they do make some. It's pretty fabulous stuff, and I know they were quite swamped with the holidays. I don't know how things are now, but yeah, check them out, Griffin Co. To print all your 3D needs. Vorpal, that's another big one. Always using Vorpal. We are Vorpal powered. We have our 3D dice, which do one of you want to roll? Roll 3D dice. Yeah, there you go. Well, hey.
Hey.
Obviously.
I wasted it.
Yeah, that's the only one you get for this game.
Yes.
Die today.
That's only one. That is it. Yeah, so they make we use their software, beautiful software, mostly for tabletop games and board games and things like that. Yeah. But we use it for streaming, and it works quite well with the dice and the video display. All that is all overpowered. Yeah, and then we have to go over. I think that's it for sponsors, right? No other sponsors. Correct me if I'm wrong.
That's good.
That's it for sponsors. Excellent. Then a couple other announcements that we have to make. First, Luck. It has come to our attention that Luck is no longer available through subscriptions. Yes. Our players will have to suffer. Well, not necessarily. You can buy it through bits if you want to throw Luck that way. And again, Luck in Middle-earth, the way it runs is you run it like you would in Dungeons & Dragons 5e. You roll the dice and replace it with the one that you get with the Luck. Still pretty good, though. Still good. Take a look at our menu below, by the way, to see what other kind of things you can spend with bits and stuff. The little Middle-earth menu is a little brown paper-esque thing. Look down there. You have Ethos salves and water lilies and other sort of herbal remedies.
We're going to need.
Always. No, you'll be fine. You'll be fine. But there's lots of that you can look at. Additionally, Vault 42, we have their stuff going on Saturdays. There are 3 shows we should always remember. The beautiful weekly shows, Vault 42, Legends of Shawagul, Realms of Ukador. Let's see, Legends on Monday with a player here, and a player here, and a player here. We're all 3 in it. So if you like their faces, come visit us. It's always crazy fun. Crazy darkness stuff that is on par with Middle-earth for sure, if not worse. And then Realms of Ukador on Wednesdays, DM'd by yours truly, down that way, solo. And then lastly, Vault 42, which is DM'd by the beautiful April, along with another player that you might recognize. This guy down here, he plays in it. Yeah! So we got all of us kind of wandering about in different areas and other facets, but check out those shows. Mondays, Legends of Shawagul. Wednesdays, the Realms of Ukador. Saturdays.
And the rollout.
Oh, and yes!
Yes, we have talk shows too.
The rollout. And yes, the question and answers. There's so many shows I can't. Too much. Look at the schedule.
Check out our calendar.
Yes. Yes. Yeah, and yes, Monsters of the Week this Friday, hosted by Fable 42, DM'd or GM'd by Jason, was it? Jason.
Yeah, Jason Russell of Critical Dice.
Jason Russell, Critical. I love that guy. Yes, big beard, can't miss him. It's going to be at 6 p.m. Check him out. He's a wonderful, wonderful DM, wonderful guy. He's always giving me some advice on different tips and stuff. He helped me with Emma. I play tested Emma with with her. If those who remember the little old lady in Mythical Melee, that's all I'm gonna say about that. Anyways, other things, podcast. We have podcasts now. Yes, check out the website for the link to that, and also the chat. Maybe a mod will put it in there for us. But essentially, you can listen to podcasts now. Right now, you can listen to Vault 42. Legends of Shower Ghoul, Realms of Ukador. However, Middle Earth is still on its way. So wait around for that. We'll be in there shortly.
Very soon. Yes, very soon.
Very soon. Very soon. Very soon. And there's other things in the works. I think some artists are working on some things. I won't say any more about that. It's all kind of hidden secret stuff. You just have to come and check us out. Probably next episode. Maybe. We'll see. Some interesting, beautiful illustrations and things that you might be able to see. All cool stuff. Last, we should always recognize this is Adventures in Middle Earth. Guess whose birthday it is?
Who?
Token! Not mine. Token!
Token Day!
It's Token Day! Yes! He would be 120 years old today. It's thanks to him that we are able to run such a beautiful and explore this beautiful world full of mystery, lore, shadow, dangers, and valor and heroism. It's all thanks to him.
Death. Lots of death.
Daddy.
So much death.
He's the
Shadow
daddy of Shadow. Yes, Shadow. Lots of Shadow. But yeah, he's a father of modern fantasy literature. At least most people will agree that he is.
Yeah.
With his books coming out in 1936 with The Hobbit, 1954, 1955 with The Lord of the Rings, and yeah. So recognize him. I think he was born in Bloemfontein. Am I saying that right? Bloemfontein, in Africa, South Africa.
Oh.
South Africa, and interesting little tidbit: he was bit by a spider, which resulted, a lot of people say, and the inspiration for Shelob. So, yeah, the reason your hand is gone, Baranor, is because of that.
Good.
Delightful.
It makes sense to me. Token is yeah.
Excellent.
Me that
Anyway,
Chris Solo has had over 70 years to read, almost 70 years to read Lord of the Rings, and still hasn't gotten around to it.
Nope.
Seriously?
yes.
And I've read it like I don't even know how many times.
Well, my reading
now.
comprehension is garbage, but I've watched the movies thousands of times.
They're short books.
They're
They're short.
Doesn't matter.
Mhm.
Asperger's, and not the fun math reading like a ninja Asperger's. It's the I have a whole world in my
Audiobook.
head.
Get the audiobook.
I've tried that too.
Delightful. All right. I'm
Dude,
ready.
Moving on.
There's an
Moving
audio
on.
recording of what's his name, the guy who plays Smeagol, reading the book.
Yes,
reading the
yes.
Hobbit.
That was the one I was starting to listen to. Yeah.
Around November or something, I think. I don't remember when,
Yeah.
but yeah, it was for like a charity thing.
Well, we can
Yeah.
talk about that. I've never read Harry Potter too, but I don't think we want to throw that in there.
I mean, I don't blame you for that one though.
Boot it out of here.
Geek creds
Keep
revoked.
going. Bye. Yeah. Okay. Oh, he's gone.
We're gonna
Yeah,
take his other hand
that's how
today.
you kill your player. That's all you gotta do. That's it. Easy. Simple. Oh, wonderful.
No,
Okay. Well, before he comes back, I think that is it. We don't have anything else to announce other than that. Oh God. What? All right, sir. COVID-19. Oh, lovely.
An Ukador plague doctor for those that don't know.
Yeah, is
Yeah.
definitely plague doctor for sure. Wonderful.
All
All right,
right.
I got nothing else. I'm ready for a trailer. Before we get in, like nothing else to it. So let's go and do another episode of the Adventures in Middle Earth.
The dragon Smog is dead, slain by Bard the Bowman. The free peoples of Middle Earth are finding new hope for the future. And yet, whispers still abound of a growing shadow lurking deep in the dark places of the world. I am a servant of the secret fire, wielder the flame of Arnor. The dark fire will not avail you, flame of Udun!
It's a dangerous business going out your door. You step onto the road, and if you don't keep your feet, there's no knowing where you might be swept off to. Great. Where are we going?
Yo, okay, we're back. Excellent. I didn't time it right. Anyways, recap. When last we left off, our heroes, with a fast tongue and a glint of gold, talked their way out of a rather tight situation. Skarf and his men had intended to make quick work of them with a volley of arrows atop the weathered palisade. They were invited inside on the promise of sharing their tale of how they slayed the dragon. But we all know that to be a lie now, don't we? The dragon escaped the company's efforts, flying off beyond their grasp. Inside, they were met with a rather wretched-looking watchpost. With few buildings and rough characters, some who've seen too much, others far too little. They shared a drink, and their story was Skarf. Satisfied, the crouching old man allowed them to stay, during which Haida met Tuck. A little fella, skinny little man by her standards, and too wet behind the ears, despite claiming being here for almost 3 years. Odd. Iowen and Baranor, meanwhile, they took pity on the squalid situation and gathered food and herbs as a gift. The mountainous terrain, though, proved to be unwelcoming, with sounds echoing in the hills, dark, foul howls whistling in the wind. He came back, fearful of what might be watching, but not with empty hands. Wolf carcass, still good, was brought and shared happily with everyone at the settlement. Drink, food, merriment. And yet an eerie silence outside that was a bit unsettling. Something was out there, something lurking, watching. It wasn't long before an alarm was raised as orcs and wargs descended upon their defenses, surrounded by enemies of the shadow, stuck between the palisade and the mountainside, as there was but one course of action. Fight! Fight for their lives! Arrows flew first, piercing both orc and man, volleys darkening an already cloudy sky as rain pelted and clanked against their armor and leather, thunder crashing overhead. The chaos of battle had already claimed the lives of both good and bad, terrible and valorous. And to Haida's horror, Tuck fell from the first wave, a wild arrow lodging itself firmly in his skull, his body crashing to the floor. Rain and thunder crashes overhead as wargs and orcs climb and lunge to reach you all inside. You have one ready action to use, and as well as a free action to talk. Now, the ready action includes action and movement, not both. Before we start an initiative roll, what do you want to do?
Confirming, so I am still on the palisade last I checked.
You are.
Did I eliminate the commander when I tried? I don't know if I did. I don't believe I did.
You did not. You shot some arrows off and they went flying through the air, but no, you did not.
So my ready to action is to still pierce the shot that I did before. I'm going to keep hitting that wound in that being. That commander.
Okay.
Yeah.
Excellent. With Olden, what about Turin? Turin, what about you? What are you doing?
Turn and I the last thing that we did was the cart and breaking the wheel by the door.
Yes,
Right?
you took the cart and the wheel and kind of stuffed it in by the gate.
Yeah, we'd reinforced the gate, and at some point I had gathered up some javelins or some kind of like spears or something. Just like I think there was like a barrel or something like that, and I grabbed that, and brought that along with us.
Yeah. Put on some music here. Excellent. So, in terms of that, what do you want to do now?
I will gleefully smash the first face that tries to come through the gate. So I'm gonna hold an attack.
Love it. Okay, Baranor.
Well, my useless ass. Is there any ballistas, trebuchets, catapults, any sort of defenses or anything?
Not like that. Not here.
Did anyone else make a makeshift bow that's attached to like the side of the ballista of the palisades that I can use with one hand? No. Okay. So I'm gonna do nothing.
That's so cool, though.
Right? I was thinking Bard, where that totally wouldn't work, where he holds his son, but whatever, we'll let that happen.
Yeah.
Good job, Hollywood. Your son would be dead. But the I'm just gonna kind of stay near the door, understanding that they will get over or they will get through, and just going to try to motivate the plebes in the back to hold and stand their ground and get ready for anything crazy to happen. If there is a spear anywhere, I might grab the spear and kind of get ready to just shank somebody. But
You say anything to motivate the plebes in the back? How do you put it?
it's too early in the afternoon. What's Baranoy's voice? I said something really cool last time. I don't remember what I said.
You did. I wish somebody tagged that. I meant to take a
Oh,
good
Yeah,
True.
and then my new friend got shot in the head.
That's
so that
right.
worked
We don't
really
talk
well.
about that.
God, that was...
We're about to.
That
We're
hurt.
about to.
You all need to stick together. The orcs will get through. And it's our job to make sure that they die the second they do. We are strong together than we are apart. Do not turn and run. That's it. That's all I got.
roll a performance as you see them rocking back and forth.
Performance.
Some of them a little bit nervous,
Can
some
I-
of them trying to
Can I assist
prepare.
him?
What do you say to assist? Sure, absolutely. You have a free action to talk. Go for it.
Everyone dies. If you die here today, make sure you die well.
That's good.
Sure, roll at advantage. That would be better than the 2.
I will take that.
Oh,
Now, I have a horde of DM inspiration. Is that a D20 reroll?
that is a D20 reroll, yes.
Would I be able to reroll that?
Yeah, you could do that.
Rainbow Bright. Fucker.
Oh my gosh!
You said persuasion?
Performance.
You said persuade. That's a 10.
Jesus.
So unfortunately, despite your best efforts, they do seem to be a little bit
Yes.
nervous.
I understand my last motivational speech ended with a really close friend of ours getting speared in the face. Ignore that. Don't worry about that, little guy.
Catalina,
I'm done.
maybe I shouldn't
I'm
have
done.
mentioned dying.
I understand.
Oh, we have a free action to speak. That's right?
You have a free
Yeah,
action.
everybody's speeches are like, "Hey, the enemies are coming through, and we're gonna die, but we need to die well. Good job."
Yep.
I'd like
So
to use my
far,
free
I've been
action to do a speech.
Sure.
So, as I'm standing with my arrow prepared, I'm going to look over at the other archers who are on the palisade and just, where I'm from, we say, will swe I feel. It means fly as the wind. Let your arrows strike true.
Roll performance.
Not persuasion, which I am proficient in.
See, that's what
No,
I was
not
saying.
persuasion.
That's what I was saying. What?
It's only because
That's fine.
my weapon gives me an advantage.
I
to do
consider
that.
like valiant speeches to be a sort of a performance
I
of sorts.
All right, so it's performance or persuasion.
Performance.
Oof. Oof.
I love how we're all saying persuasion in hopes that he lets us use it.
Yes.
It-
Beautiful.
Yeah, that's exactly what you see is what it is. A 7.
Not understanding exactly the elven language that is being spoken, they look at you and they look at your bow and then they look at their bow. What? No. You've got the better bow. Can I have yours?
I'm just gonna maintain my focus now. Mhm.
You're doing so great, guys.
I'm scared. I really am. Haida, what do you do?
I'm gonna scoop up Tuck, and then I can run, right?
You can move.
All right. I'm gonna scoop up Tuck, and then I'm gonna run. Because is Iorwin up on the walls with us, or is she down below?
I set
Down
up that
below.
makeshift
Triage.
Okay.
med
I'm gonna
sort of thing.
get as close to the triage as I can, all the while like yelling, "Iorwin, save him!" As I'm like trying to like dump him in his arm or in her arms with an arrow in his head. And
I will
Iorwin, you
take
have
him.
one action to do. Yes, you can
Yeah,
respond
yeah.
as a free action and one action. So what do you do?
Sorry, and who is this again?
Doesn't matter.
Tuck, he's a guy that we met here. He's really nice,
He's-
and
doesn't
he
Okay,
drank
even-
not your grandma's grog.
Oh god.
Yeah, so for my action, I am going to where is it? Okay, I'm gonna apply an Ethelus Solve on him.
Now, could
I will say that your passive medicine check, seeing the situation, there's an arrow that is through his skull.
Oh.
Is not going to do anything.
Oh.
He is dead.
now could grandma's grog kind of be like grease tires? So you pull the arrow out and the grog just kind of fills the hole, and then he's
There's
fine?
definitely some
I-
fat in there.
I
Fine.
look at him and I look up at Haida.
I'll
I'm
do my
sorry.
best.
There's nothing I can do.
Damn it.
I don't even think Elvish medicine could heal him. He is already gone.
At the time. We're all gonna die.
There is an arrow through his head.
But you're a healer, though. I
Yes,
thought.
but there are some things that are beyond my powers.
All right. Thank you. Anyway. Hate all
Uh,
this turn around.
And I'll just kind of move him over to the side. But I guess, I mean, I'll have my short bow out. I'll just prep my short bow just in case anyone gets through and starts. Yeah, but I'm just ready to heal. So,
Okay.
and Ronyo
You're
is
ready,
obviously
Yeah.
is ready to grab patients should need be.
Question. Could I put
Yes.
2 bows in Olden's hands and then with my one hand pull both strings back?
This guy. This guy.
Sorry, I'm trying to lighten. I get very jokey when I'm scared. So this is what's happening. Okay, real talk though. I'm in game. I'm stop. Do I see
Gotcha.
Haida walking back to her post in the space that she's in right now?
Yeah. So your action before was to do the
Guys,
rallying.
can I just say something though?
Yeah, you can say call it back.
I was just gonna say something to Haida. Perhaps when we survive this, we'll be able to mend your friend. There are some ancient tricks we might be able to do.
We need a wizard.
And as you say that, roll initiative.
All right.
Oh, I'm scared.
All right.
17. I like that number. That's a good one. I'll take it. All right, going around the area. Orwin, what'd you get?
15.
15. Haida.
12.
12. Olden.
16.
16. Baranor.
19.
19. Awesome, man. Oh, Turin, how about you?
15.
15. Iorwin Turin, who has a higher dex?
Probably her.
Probably me. 16 plus 3.
Yeah.
Got
plus
it.
2.
Then that
Next.
puts Baranor up first as we get, well, kind of, sort of. So we'll get there in a second. So what happens is you're talking and doing all those things. Suddenly you see several orcs clambering and climbing up the palisade, getting over to the top of it. You see them getting on top. There's about 5 or 6 at the moment, with several more reaching over, and they begin to jump over top as they stab and plunge their swords into some of the men, who cry out, "Ah! Ah!" and fall down onto the ground. Some of them with bows arched up, pointing down towards you all. Other ones ready to attack anybody who's on the palisade. With that said, Baranor, it is your turn. With 19, you go first, seeing 10 orcs total.
Okay. And they're within range for me to do stabby stabs?
They are within range from where you're at, yes.
Yeah, so I'm just going to yell out attack and then just start taking my attacks.
Go for it.
Okay. Oh, natural 20. So that's 28 to hit.
Natural.
That is... that's 15. Oh, wait. I'm a rogue. There's an ally within 5 feet.
Turn.
Yeah.
So that is 5d6. So this is 5d6 plus 5. 20 points of stabby damage.
20 points of stab damage. How do you kill it?
Just through the throat as quickly and cleanly as possible so I can retract and then slice somebody else. Nothing fancy.
Falls over dead. Anything else for your turn?
Second tech. Math. Sorry, 25.
25. Yes, hits. Go ahead and roll damage.
Just one of these. Just one.
Just, oh. You do get one in with a quick gash, and it cries out as it approaches you, snarling from the stab. But it is up. It's still active. That's the end of your turn, unless you want it to move anywhere.
No, I'm holding my ground.
I'll help you guys out. Just a quick clarification. This will be easier for everybody for theater of the mind. We're going to call these zones. Zone 1 is going to be healing, where Iorwin is. Zone 2, the gate. Zone 3, on top of the palisade.
Got it.
So you can choose where you want to go. And going from Zone 1 to Zone 2 to Zone 3, from zone to zone, will be 30 feet of movement. If you want to go from Zone 1 to 3, it'll be 60 feet of movement. Got it? Easy?
Got it. Cool.
Again, that's Zone 1, healing. Zone 2, gate. Zone 3, palisade.
Okay. I'm holding my ground.
Holding the ground, you got the gatehouse
Yep.
with Turin, who are both in Zone 2. That being said, the orcs are now active. There are 2 on top with their short bows as they pull them back from Zone 3, shooting down to Zone 2 towards you, Baranor, and towards you, Turin. That will be 2 of them, 1 apiece. First one is going towards Turin. Second one towards Baranor. 5 is not going to do it. 15, Baranor.
Misses.
Yes?
Misses.
Hits?
Misses.
Oh, misses. Oh, sorry. Oh, man, look at that nice roll, too. Okay. That's okay. 2 arrows. They clank against your armor as it pelts off and flies to the ground. There are 7 more on the ground, though. We have 1 that's charging from Zone 2 to Zone 1 as it comes forward towards the healing and charges towards you, Iorwin, is swinging its scimitar, crying out as it does so. 13, does that hit?
Me? No.
Yes. Okay. And then 4 more, piling around you, Baranor. Now, I just want to clarify, Olden and Haida. Haida, you were in the healing one.
I'm in Zone 1.
Orwin. Zone 1.
Yeah.
Olden, are you on top of the palisade?
Correct. I am in Palisades. Zone 3.
Palisade. Zone 3. Okay. So you have 2 orcs in Zone 3. Okay, Zone 2. So Zone 2, 4 of them out there. 2 of them going towards Turin and Baranor as they come and kind of get around you with a bonus of their allies next to them. They get to roll at advantage as they swing their blades your way. So that would be first to Turin. Turin, let's see what we get. Ooh, I think that's going to hit with a 19. Does it hit? Excellent. We'll go in again with 16 on... No, sorry. Yeah, 16 on Baranor.
Miss.
Miss. No matter their best efforts, there's some targets going out as they come in, trying to stab. They cannot get through your armor and through your shields. That is the end of their turn. It is Olden's. Olden, what do you do?
So my ready to action goes off, right? I can still, because I was going to fire at the commander.
You did have a ready action. Go ahead and loose that one.
So this is the ready to attack. That is a 22 to hit.
Yep.
For 13 plus 4, 17 points of piercing.
17 points of piercing. Ooh, nice. Yeah. How do you kill it?
So as I'm aiming down through the entire crowd coming over the palisade, one flies through the main crowd, and I'm going directly for the center between the eyes.
Ooh. You can see a bullet time going piercing right through. The skull kind of and falling over dead. Anything else for your turn? You still have 2 actions, I believe.
So now I'm going to actually start my turn. I am going to turn and fire at the one that's attacking in the medbay, attacking Irewing.
Oh, nice. I like it. Okay, turn it around a quick bow up in the air, ready to stretch out. Go ahead and roll your attack for that.
That is a natural 20.
No, 2 natural 20s now. 2. Okay. Yeah, you guys don't need luck. You're fine. You'll be fine. It's all working out in your favor. Yeah, roll your Well, actually, no. That's an automatic kill on that one as your arrow flies through. You want to describe how you kill it?
So as after I get that first one, as it's flying through the air, I just spin as I knock the next one and let it curve a bit as I launch that shot flying through back of the skull to make sure it drops as it's trying to attack Irewin.
Oh, Irewin, you see this creature right in front of you.
And I'm going to use my actual second attack for my turn. To target the one that's attacking Baranor, I'm going for my second attack.
You can't hit me anyway.
Okay. Dodging and ducking, weaving, yes.
That is a 17 to hit.
17, yes, it hits. Roll damage.
That is going to be 13 plus 3, 16 points of piercing.
16 points of piercing. Excellent. So far you got 3 orcs down. Out of the 10, that puts it down to 7. How do you kill this one?
Once more, after that one hits the covering Irewin, I turn the bow to kind of curve for an upward strike and let that one fly. Once more, back of the skull since they're not paying attention to the palisade.
Back another. So there's now 3 in zone 3. Or, sorry, 2 in zone 3. 3 in zone...
2.
2? That means 5. Yeah. Is that right? 5 left? Because you got the 1 in the zone 1.
Yeah, 1 in zone 1, 1 in zone 2, and I covered 1 that was coming towards the palisade, which I don't think counts in these 10 coming over.
No, it doesn't. No, it doesn't. Okay, so, excellent.
And then I'd like to use my free action, Ada, and cover Turin and Baranor. I can keep the palisades.
Awesome. You can respond as a free action if you like.
I'll just nod.
And then I will actually use my bonus action to second wind.
Ooh, nice.
You've been using what I gave you too, right, Olden? Jordan?
Oh, I did not. I forgot I had a +2 at all my damage. It's okay. Everything already died, but I do have a +2 to damage.
Yes,
You're
that's right.
welcome. I even messaged you about it. You have it for the next
fancy
hour.
oiled up.
Yep.
Yeah.
Right. Your bow begins to glow. The gem within it radiates a little brighter. And as you hunker down and kind of meditate, your eyes flow back, and you feel vitality kind of seep back into you, recovering your energies. You take a deep breath, and your mental strain, the physical strain, it goes away. As we end your turn and jump to Iorwin with Haida on deck. Iorwin, you also have Ronio. Iorwin, what do you want to do?
Okay, so are there any are there any orcs directly in front of me still in my zone, or did Olden get them all?
Olden got the one that was coming your way. There are 3 in zone 2 in zone 3, none in zone 1, and more climbing over.
Cool. I mean, hi. Can we not? I'm gonna shoot at one, because why not? I'll shoot at one, I guess, in zone 2, or to one who is attacking someone. We'll
Sure.
see. I have my short bow. We'll see how that works.
You do.
Hey, that's not
Go
a bad
for it.
roll.
What do we get?
24 to hit.
24. That hits. Roll damage.
7 points of damage.
7 points of damage. Not enough to kill it, but it does get stuck as the arrow flies through. Right in the back. And it looks your way ready to attack.
And it's looking bloody.
It is looking bloody.
Cool. I am gonna send Ronyo to try to pounce attack it.
Love it. Yeah, go for it. She bounds upwards.
That is a... Wait, what do I add for that? My proficiency... Is it just my proficiency for her?
Proficiency and she has a strength score too.
She does. Oh, that's right. So 16. Dirty 20 for her. So so that's a pounce, which means he needs to
Roll a strength save to see
strength
if
saving throw. Mm-hmm.
I believe that fails, if I'm not mistaken.
13 is what you need to match.
13. So as actually gets knocked down, the pounce doesn't do damage, correct?
It does not.
It's not.
I feel like we did something before where you let her bite as well, but
Yeah, as like kind of a second thing. If the pounce hits, then you can kind of lunge in and do a
yeah,
bite.
that's what we did last time. So I will roll.
Yes.
Can you please? You're not helping. Thank you. Okay.
She's gonna replace you with Ronio Cat.
I know, right? That's a 17 to hit.
17 hits. Yes. Roll damage.
Okay, that is a d6. So that's a good roll. 5, 6, 7, 8 points of damage.
Ooh! How does Ronio tear the throat out of this thing?
Oh yeah, she goes straight for the jugular and she clamps down on it and rips it out.
Oh, I love it. Blood spewing out, black ichor falling onto the mud.
And how much movement did it take her to get to this orc?
That was a full movement. So from zone 1 to zone 2.
Well, she has
Going
40
forward.
feet of movement, so.
It's kind of, yeah, you still are in zone 2. You wouldn't
Okay.
be able to go anywhere else.
Then, then she's gonna just stay there, but try and find cover if she can.
Oh, sure. Around there's cover, and underneath the palisade, if she continues going towards the gatehouse, like behind the barrel and the wagon that was kind of brought over by Turin and Baranor.
Okay.
With her movement, the rest of the movement, she could move over that way to duck in.
Yeah,
And
let's
gain-
do that. Yeah.
She bounds up right beside you, Turin and Baranor, and just. And you, of course, have a free action if you want to respond.
Oh, and I'm just gonna be like, "Stay there, girl. Should anyone need help, keep your eyes open."
Should you
How
need
is
us?
response?
And we did say she qualifies as a companion for you, Solo Baranor.
As long as in range, gets that sneak attack.
Yep.
Yes, she's a companion.
Yep.
Yep. So with that said, we move on to Haida. It is your turn. Sorry, no, I apologize. Turin, you're next. Haida, you're after. You're bringing up the rear. You're slow.
So I had said that I was holding an attack for.
Yes,
So can I?
absolutely.
And there's just
As the
one
orc comes
left.
in, yeah. No, there's 3. 3
There's 3?
in zone 2, 2 in zone 3.
Got it. So the one that Baranor hit but didn't kill, I'm gonna hit in the face with my warhammer.
Sorry, take that back. I think that's 2 in zone 2.
Because the Ronyo just killed one.
Yeah, that's right. Okay, right.
And because the two of us together killed one. Yeah.
Got it.
Yeah.
15 to hit.
15 does hit. Roll your damage.
And that's going to be 10 points of damage.
10 points of damage. How do you kill it?
I will, like, as it's trying to climb across, not even looking at it, I'm just going to, like, smash it in the side of the head with the hammer as I snatch up a spear for my
That's rough.
second attack and chuck it at the other guy.
Ooh, nice.
That's going to be a dirty 20.
30-20 hits.
And 11 points of damage.
11 points. How do you kill it?
So the one guy smash it in the head, pick up the spear and throw it, and I want to like take him right in the chest and just pin him to the wall of the gate, just as a fucking warning to the others.
Ooh, I love it. Yeah, it just pings up against it. And you see the life leave his face as he goes limp against it. Ooh, that's a lovely picture. I like it. In fact, I like it so much. Inspiration for you, sir. Beautiful. Love the vision of that. With that said, nothing else for your turn, correct?
That's it.
2 more orcs on zone 3 as we get to Haida. Haida, what are you doing?
Let's see. There aren't any down by Turin or Baranor.
They're only bodies at the moment.
Well, I'm going to listen to Olden, and Olden said to protect Turin and Baranor, and that he had the palisade. So I'll pull 2 arrows out, put them in the ground in front of me, or put one in the ground in front of me, and then pull my bowstring back. And the second orcs or goblins come through the gate, I'll start letting them loose at those ones. So I'll hold my attack action for 2 goblins.
Gotcha. Excellent. All right. Then we are on top of the key as I roll to see what happens. Ooh, you hear a cry of incoming! And suddenly you see the darkening of clouds as a hail of arrows come flying through the air, swinging overhead. Everybody roll dex save for me with Ronio gaining advantage.
Oh yeah, because she took cover. Okay.
Oh, I will use my 1 DM inspiration because that's...
How do I roll this bad?
All right.
For a
take that
dex save.
inspiration.
Oh, I'm not good at those. That's a 7.
17 for old.
18 for me and 16 for Ronio.
Okay. So we Iorwin and Ronio, good. Haida, what was yours?
7.
Oh, 7's not good.
Roll
Olden, what about you?
17 for Olden.
17, good. Turin.
Is this an effect that I can see?
Yes, it is. Bunch of arrows flying overhead.
And I get advantage. And thank God, because that's a 12.
A 12. Baranor.
22.
22. Baranor and Iorwin, Ronio, Olden, you're practiced enough to kind of get out of the way. As soon as you hear that, your ears come up and you kind of duck underneath and grant cover. However, some arrows still come through and pierce you in little bits or graze you along the way. As they come pelting down, you still take half damage for 6 points of piercing damage. Haida and Turin, you take the full force. As the 13 points of damage come to you, piercing these arrows flying down and pelting you on top of your body or your armor. And I believe, Turin, are you raging? You're not raging yet, are you?
Yeah,
You're
I raged last session.
He did. I remember.
Gotcha.
That's right. He was raging.
Okay.
Cool.
Gotcha. So then it will be half damage for you. You do take 6 points. Haida, 13. As we get into the next round, you do hear a call from Skarf. They're getting over the palisade! Push them back! Push them back! And we are on to Baranor as he yells at the objective. Yeah, you see 3 more orcs climbing over top.
They're not messing with the gate itself though, right? They're just climbing over the top.
No, they're not.
Okay.
They're climbing over the top of the palisade.
I'm probably
Correct.
gonna go to the opposite side of the palisade that Olden is on and try to knock some of those guys back.
Okay, we can make it zone 4 if you, or you want to. They're in zone, zone 3. Yeah.
Yeah, on the
Gotcha.
palisade.
Yeah. So it's still Palisades, just like a different part of it is all.
Gotcha.
Okay.
Heard. Do it. Go for it. So there's 5 orcs up there now as they climb on up. Ooh.
That is 14 to hit.
14. Yes, just hits.
Okay.
So is this a shove action or is no? It's not a shove action.
I'm
It's
slicing.
a nasty dagger action.
18, 23 points of slashing damage.
Ooh, how do you kill him?
Just slitting the throat and then trying to hit somebody else with a second swing because they're all coming over. Yeah.
Lovely.
10.
No.
Okay.
As you swing it in, it kind of ducks around. Yeah, seeing what you did to its friend over there. It's holding a 2-handed maul your way. Yeah. Anything else for your turn?
That's it.
All right, then we are on to the orcs, as there are now 4, 2 splitting off, 2 to the Olden, 2 to Baranor. Coming around, being together, they get a bonus to their attack as an advantage. So that puts it at, for Baranor, this is a 18.
Hits.
Hits for, it's not much. It's just a D3 plus 3, 6 points of piercing damage.
You said 6? Okay.
Yeah, 6. That's 1, and then there's another one who's coming in. This is also towards Baranor, so that's a 22. Same hit, so I'm going to roll another one. No, for 4, so total is 10 points of piercing as these little buggers come in, spin around and kind of surrounding, and swinging their little blades, stabbing as they do. Unfortunately, you're grazed by it. Olden, for you, to your way. That's 21 to hit. You got the ball guys, too.
And that'll also hit.
So they don't use a D6. They use a D12. Oh, it's a 1.
Ooh, that scared me. A 1 and a... that was karma. 12. 1
plus 3 is 4. Plus 3 on the other one, 15. 19 points of bludgeoning damage as they come right over top of you, surround you. Hitting to the side on you, surrounding you, kind of taunting with their arms up, their legs kind of squalor. Laughing. It's the end of their turn. Olden, how do you respond? Because it's your turn now.
All right. So I'm going to fire an arrow at each of the mall guys. However, do they seem hardier than the ones I've killed before?
They do seem a little hardier, yes.
Okay. So, yes, I'm going 1 arrow for each of them.
Go for it. Yes.
First one is a dirty 20.
Hits.
And second one is a 32.
Oh my Jesus. Good God.
What?
I went over your stuff again today, just looking at how much bonus you have. Everybody take a moment. Look at his character sheet.
So OP.
It's crazy.
It's the bow. It's 100% the bow.
5. He has a bow, like Dwarven, and another benefit on. That's a +2 to attack and damage. There's a martial adept that gives him a +2 for archery, and then there's like another one.
Because it's an elven short bow of the culture, it gets another +1.
Elven, it's another +1. So all that, and additionally, his proficiency bonus of +3 is 13.
Yes.
It's Jesus.
Yes.
So Jesus
Everyone
32
needs to become like a master elven musician and start getting like OP healing salves or something. Come on.
Your salves are ridiculous. 2d8. Oh my God, that's awesome. But we'll get into that. So Olden, how do you?
I digress.
You kill them.
Kill
How do you do this for these 2? You kill them both.
So, but I'm also going to action surge and shoot the other 2 on Baranor.
Oh,
Just showing
nice.
off now.
Show it off.
Oh,
Are you making a count? Turn and Olden, is there like a competition here?
I mean, I don't know.
Baranor and Olden?
This might be 7 just for me already.
Jeez.
29 to hit one of them on Baranor.
Mm-hmm.
And a 18 to hit the other one on Baranor.
Mm-hmm. Roll damage.
So that was 16 plus. So 18. And that's 15 plus. I forgot the plus 2. 17 on the second one. So 18 and 17.
Woo! As you pincushion these creatures, how do you do it?
So they're both mauls. I'm going to release one arrow, like using twin arrows, going both under their chin as I duck down, piercing through. And as they're falling, I'm shooting each arrow underneath their legs at the other ones at Baranor. Just going for a solid spine shot for each of them.
Nice. I love it. Brutal. 4 down. I believe that's all the orcs in the area at the moment, but you do know that there are more coming. So, Iorwin, I think, Olden, you're not moving anywhere, are you?
No, I am going to use a free action. Iorwin, I might need some healing soon.
I gotcha!
With that, we move on to Iorwin. What do you do?
I'm gonna go heal my elven friend.
Well, he is in zone 3, you're in zone 1, so you'll take a dash action to reach him in this turn. But you could also make your way and go to zone 2, and then wait another turn to do zone 3.
Unless Ronyo is still carrying any salves that we're supposed to put on the satchel for Ronyo.
Oh, well, Bronio is in zone 2.
Which means it's only one action of movement to make it to zone 3. Because Ronyo's closer than you are.
So I use my movement to get to zone 2 to Ronyo. I will put... Because I can't do healing hands, obviously, if I can't make it to you. So I will put... how many do I have?
She had a pack of... you wouldn't be able to put it on now, but she already had something on her neck.
She did, because I prepped her. Remember? Yeah, I prepped her.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna... Okay. So then...
Yeah, for salve.
Yeah. So then I guess I'm not going to do anything, but I'm going to send Ronyo to Olden.
Okay. Ronyo. And you hear her howling down below underneath you, Olden.
Olden, that is 2d4 plus 2.
Got it. So
she's trying her best to climb up and clamber up the palisade. It's rather hard for her, seeing as there's not an entry point for her to clamber on up. There is one in the gatehouse. There's a stairway that gets up there, but the door is locked, or it's closed at the moment.
Ah.
So you just see the dog kind of whining as she can't figure out how to get up.
Got it. So Ronyo can't get to me. Good to know.
Yes,
Shit.
not quite. Unless you go down to zone 2 or someone in zone 2 opens up the door or something. But that said, Iorwin, anything else for your turn?
I mean, I might as well just... Iorwin hasn't done an action yet, so I'm going to just shoot at another orc.
Unfortunately, you could take a dry shot, because there's no orcs in the settlement right now.
Oh, there's not. Okay,
never mind. That. But you can shoot out in the middle of the area and hope you hit.
I mean, why not?
Go for it. But it'll be at disadvantage as you swing through.
Oh, disadvantage? Okay, so that's a 14. Mm-hmm. I rolled a 14 and a nat 20. Damn it. Okay, so 14.
That hurts my feelings.
Okay, well, that's a dirty 20. That's a dirty 20 to hit.
Well, a dirty 20 is still 20, so you pull it back.
Yeah, but it's not crit, so 6 points of damage.
6 points of damage as the arrow, you're not sure whether it hit or not. There's too much chaos in battle. You might hear crying.
She saw what happened to Olden, and she is not happy, so yeah, she's just like, I don't know what it's gonna do, but I'm doing something. I'm helping.
Excellent. Then we are on to Turin's turn. Turin with Haida on deck. Turin, what do you do? No orcs around. You've been commanded to push things out, but it looks like, well, some are climbing up still.
Can I use my movement? I've got 35 feet of movement. Can I use my movement to get up onto the palisade?
Absolutely.
And take a little bundle of my spears up with me.
Sure.
then-
Going to zone 3, going up the palisade. You do open the door to the gatehouse. Do you leave it open for the dog?
Yes.
Okay. So she won't be able to go this action, but the next round she can, as you clamber on up the stairs to the top.
And I'll looking over the side of the palisade, carefully, Okay, actually, you know what? Question: can I see over the palisade?
Yeah.
That is an important question.
Wow.
That's a very important question. If you stand on your tippy toes, you barely get over where the it meets down to the next one. You can get over that area.
Okay, I'll peek over. Do I see any targets?
Oh, you see lots of targets, lots of wargs pouncing up against it, barking as they do. Lots of orcs, and a very large one with a red flag standing in the middle as he sitting on top of a warg, massive one, and he looks just fully grayed out in his bare skin. Massive scimitar that he has in 2 hands, and he's just hoisting it up.
That's the one. All right, I will throw a spear at that guy.
Love it. Go for it.
That is going to be... Ooh, not great. No, 14 to hit.
Ooh, you're not going to like this as he catches it. Catches it in his hand, and then you hear like a guttural growl in response, kind of a and then he does not throw it back, but you see everybody around him kind of rally, and some of the howls from the orcs getting loud. He's inspired everybody around. Not you guys.
Didn't go quite the way I planned.
Well, I've seen enough. Good luck.
From the palisade, can I see that inspiring moment from that war chief?
Yes, you can, and you can hear it.
Okay. Well, I know what I'm doing.
Ditto.
Well, if at first you don't succeed, fucking throw another spear. Which is exactly what I'm going to do. That's going to be an 18 to hit.
18. Let's see. Double check. Yeah, that one hits.
Dope.
He's kind of hoping that he would catch that one too, and he'd have both of them be like, haha, and then arrow in the face. Like,
No, he didn't catch that one, but he did get it, and he kind of just
13 points of damage.
with 13. It's a chunk, but he's still kind of grimacing at you, and you see him look your direction.
I'm right here, you ugly bastard.
He's got a grimace on his face.
That's it. That's all I got.
For those listening to the podcast, that was a bird he flipped. All right. We are on to Haida. Haida, it is your turn. What do you do?
Seeing that there aren't any, I guess I'll dash up. I don't know. I feel like there needs... We're all right in the front. I guess fuck it. Everybody else is there. I'll use my action and then I'll use my movement and then my action to dash up and get Turin. Turin is with Olden on the same side as Olden or on the same side as Baranor?
Same side as Olin.
Okay, then Haida will go up to where Baranor is and just have an arrow knocked. Since I used my movement or my action to dash, and I can't do anything with my bonus action, so that was really easy. Yeah, that's all.
Good choice. As you get up to the area, we move on to round 3 into this sucker, which another rolls determines what's going in. More arrows. Incoming! Duck! Deck saves for everybody. Romeo unfortunately does not get cover this time as she tried to move around there waiting to get inside the door. Deck saves.
Ooh, I got scared. It almost hit a 1. All right, So me and Solo. All right.
What's yours next?
All
Dave?
right, so yeah, let's go through. Hada, what is yours?
Mine is a whopping 10.
Ooh, 10. Oh yeah, they were inspired. Whoops, I forgot. Hold on. They got a bonus d6 to their damage for 1 round. Anyways, 6 plus 6, 12. 12 points of piercing. As more arrows.
Why did I run up there?
Hey, look at me!
Hey, look at me!
That's why you got hit and I didn't. Oh, it makes sense.
It makes sense. It makes sense. I looked over it.
13 for me, 15 for Ronio.
13, 15. What was it again? Ooh, not enough for either one of you. That's 12 points of damage. Pelted by the arrows flying in. You hear Ronio kind of cry out.
You said 12 points of damage?
12 points of piercing, correct.
Shit. Ah!
Turret, how about you?
I rolled a 17.
17 is enough
Hey,
to
you know
half
that armor I wanted to commission for my hound?
We're getting
I
to it.
still
I
have
know
it.
You need it. I know.
Well, you can use the skin from Ronio for your next pet.
Oh, that's so dark. No, not rodeo.
Fuck you, Solo. Fuck you. If I lose my hound, Iron's about to go medieval on all y'all.
Oh my god, I'm
man.
sorry.
You can have her laugh. Oh,
I'm in a
man.
mood.
She's
Did
always
you
good
watch
one in
John
here.
Wick? Did you not see John Wick?
I
Don't
did.
fuck with the dog.
You never fuck with the dog.
It's
Ever.
standard. Don't
Never.
fuck with the dog.
Never. So
Everyone
turret,
pulls out a
6
claw.
points halved again for uncanny dodge, or not uncanny dodge, raise, sorry. And that is a 3 points. As you kind of quickly duck and dodge, you put up your shield for a second, it just kind of rains down. A couple of them graze you at the best. Baranor, what
28.
was yours? Oh my god! Half. 6 points of damage as you quickly duck out of the way, sliding underneath Hada, using her as cover.
Yep. I'm ready.
Holden.
Natural 20 for 25.
Ooh, 25. Practicing in your movements like moving like water and flowing. You just do an almost dance, something that you taught Baranor to help him better his swordplay. Use that as to your advantage and just quickly dodge to the side as you duck underneath and dodge most of it. However, one of them does get you in the arm there, and you pull it out as blood begins to spill out. You take 6 points of piercing damage, and with that, we are on top of the key for round 3. Baranor, 3 more orcs coming up into zone 3.
Got it.
He's ducked behind me, by the way.
Yeah. Oh yeah, absolutely. Kind of looking at Olden over there, seeing that he missed that last step that he taught me, and like, yeah, you taught me well. No, I'm gonna. What am I gonna do? Hada, you have your bow out, right?
Yeah.
And there's orcs coming in our vicinity. Where's Ronio?
Ronio's down below in zone 2. She's trying to get up the gatehouse. The door is open for her to move now. She couldn't get in there before.
She was trying to get Olden healing salves.
Got it.
Yes.
Got it. So,
She's got
so
healing
she's
now.
going to the Olden side, right? To the north side of the gate. Got it. Okay. But she looks fine. She's not being chased by anything?
No. She is really hurt. Really hurt.
How far away?
Zone 2, so you can get down in one movement.
All right. So I'm going to. Yeah, I'm gonna do it. I'm going to run down with my movement. Using a salve myself on someone else, is that a bonus action or an action?
It's an action to use this salve.
Okay, so I'm gonna run down there, use my action to give Ronio a salve. Do I roll that, or does she roll that?
You roll that.
What is it again?
Is that the Ethelis?
Yeah.
It's
Wow,
a
you're that
2D,
scared of Lindsay.
2d4 plus 4.
You are that scared of Lindsay, huh?
No, I want Ronio to bring the potion to Olden.
Yeah,
so that's,
Olden still needs to be healed too.
That's 10 points of healing to the dog.
All right.
And I'm gonna bonus action dash and get back up there with Hada.
Okay, Ronio feels much better now.
I'm gonna.
Yay!
She will be getting her
That's how I
dwarven
feel
armor,
about
though.
dogs. No, so that's actually how I feel about Olden. So I'm going to come back, and I want to position myself in a way in front of those orcs that are coming, kind of between Haida and them. So that way, when it's her turn, she can shoot them if she wants to, and not be in direct melee.
Gotcha. Oh, I like it. Okay, good. That being said, it is now the orcs' turn, so they're going to do just that. They're going to attack. Well, they're not going to shoot Haida, but they're going to focus on you, Baranor, and they're going to focus on you, Turin, as you kind of approach. There's 1 on Turin, 2 on Baranor. So for the first 2, these one of them has a maul, and that's to Turin. The 2 of them have scimitars as they come with these wicked blades stabbing them your direction. Baranor, they do get a benefit, so they're going to roll at advantage for a 22
Just
and
hits.
a
Jeez.
21.
Just hits.
So
Just hits.
for 9 plus 6, total 15 points of slashing damage. as they come in
Uncanny
with
dodge. Uncanny dodge, please.
Ooh, yes.
So that's have it.
So that puts it to 7. 7 points of slashing as they come in. And, yeah.
I forget I can do that every turn. Son of a bitch. I always forget I can do that every turn.
Rogue stuff, man.
Go for Turin. Turin, it is nothing for you as they're massive maul. Blocks it with the shield. Screams up. Oh wait, I forgot. Turin's. No, never mind. I missed on that. They got the damage already. They already used it for the arrows. All right, we are on to Olden. Olden, it is your turn, sir. What do you do?
There's other the men are on the palisade with me, right? There's a few of them at least.
There are. They're continuing to loose arrows and engage at different times.
So
We're
Sir.
focused on you all.
Turin, cover you and you. I'm gonna motion towards the 2 archers that are closest to me. Focus
Yes.
fire on the banner as they can tell the one with the red banner, the commander. I want them to also focus fire on that banner as I fire 2 arrows at him as well.
Okay, I'm going to roll to see if they're engaged. A D4, 50% chance. 1 and 2, they're engaged already and busy. 3 and 4, they are open to do something. They are open to do something else. So, using the opportunity they do next top of the key, they will continue to focus fire towards the commander.
Perfect. And I'm going with my 2 shots at the commander.
Go for it.
First one is a 31. Second one is a 23.
23 in that case. The second one, no, no, it wouldn't work. Never mind. Both of them go through.
Excellent. So that is going to be roll damage for each one. 14 plus 16 plus 2. 18 for the first arrow. 16 plus 4, 20 plus 2. It's 22 for the second arrow.
Ooh, nice. As they both go in, landing firmly in its chest. Very mad at you. Its eyes now looking towards Turin and then back towards you. Anything else for your turn?
Let me see what other features do I have. No, because I don't want to use. Is that a bonus action to do that? Put your frame. Any speaking creature sees its flame. No, it's an action to do that. Okay, then no, that will be it for me.
Iorwin, it is your turn and Ronio's turn. Ronio can get up the palisade now.
Yeah, Ronio's going to do that to get to Olden.
Awesome.
And I mean, I'm just going to, I'll just. So am I able to see any orcs yet or no? Still no?
Well, there are 2 up top of the palisade.
Yeah, I'm going to just loose an arrow at one. Yep, that's.
Go for it.
$12 to hit.
12 does not hit as the arrow shoots. It seems like the wind blows it, and you notice the wind begins to get a little stronger. The rain now moving instead of down to the side.
Yeah.
For a moment there.
So, Ronio's going to get the solve up to Olden. How much movement does that take?
She can get up there in her movement. Good to go.
Okay.
From zone 1.
Whatever movement she has left, she is going to hide. If she can. If there's anywhere she can take cover from,
She would have to go into the gatehouse. She can go back in.
Okay.
So she comes up, barking right towards you, Olden. And on her neck, there's an Ethelus salve you can kind of grasp as a free action.
Got it. So yeah, I will grasp, and using it is a full action.
Action. Yeah, so you can get it now
Okay.
and use it later.
So can I use it as a free action to grab it and motion to one of the people who's free to help provide it to me, so I don't have to use my action?
Oh. No, I would say your commanding of them was already kind of like a bonus action kind of thing.
Got it. Okay.
So no,
will-
they're focused on.
That's fine. Yeah.
Right?
I'll free
I like
action, take it, and I'll hold on to it for now.
But she does that. You get the Ethelus out, and then she rushes back in. As she looks towards you, Ior, when you give her kind of a signal, and she looks and then howls. And then runs back inside the gatehouse, taking cover. End of.
And I am going to also
your turn.
take cover.
Oh yes.
Yeah, as my movement, I am going to take cover.
Around you, there are some tents and things. You can try to use that, but you're not sure how much cover it will give you and provide you for arrows that came flying through. And you look at the tent as you see it. It does seem to be a little bit peppered at the moment.
There's not like a table I can hide under or anything?
Not inside the tents, no. Or well, you can go as a zone 4. You can go inside the building if you want.
Cool. I'm going to do that. Because Iowyn is squishy. She is squishy, y'all.
Back inside.
Dude, I got an
so
15, okay? She's not going to survive
Keep
this.
using the Rodeo Medical Delivery Service.
What'd you say?
I will say passive perception. What is your passive perception?
17.
Ooh, that's really high. Well, then as you're running in, looking around, you see several people screaming out, their arms reaching up. Oh, God! Yes!
Okay.
And they crawl on the ground.
Yeah, I'll be helping them next round.
Okay. So as you run by, you run into zone 4.
Wait, I haven't done my action yet, have I?
Opening the door is like a use object. So going into zone 4 and opening up the door to get inside the building, that would be an action.
Okay, yep. So that'll be for my next turn.
It's closed.
We can close that.
Healer is safe. We move on to Turin. Turin, it is your turn. There is that big guy.
I didn't think the orcs would be shooting at us. I thought they'd just be climbing over the walls.
just climb stuff.
Just climb. That's all they do.
And he's the 200 maul guy, yes.
Mm-hmm.
How close is he to the?
12.
Yeah. How close is he to the edge?
You could definitely give him a push and toss him off if that's what you're wanting to do.
Yeah.
However, it's only 10 feet, so you can try to manage some things. And I would say that this is a palisade, so environmental-wise, it goes pointy at the top.
Do
Okay,
it.
hold on. This is just for me.
Impulse checks. I love them. Did you pass the impulse?
Nope. Turn his shield and his hammer, drops both of them, and I want to pick this guy up and try to impale him on the top of the palisade.
Yes, I love it. Okay.
I don't want to, but that's what he's doing.
That's.
I need you to try and beat his strength score with a grapple check, essentially. So you're going to try to do it. We'll make it a shove action.
Okay. And I would say, since I've dropped my weapon and shield, that I'm reckless at this point.
Oh yes.
Natural 20
Oh my god!
for
Brutal.
26 total.
Yeah, his strength score was only like a 15, so
That guy.
you beat that for sure. As he You pick him up. What do you do?
I want to impale him on the top of the wall.
Oof! Backside or stomach?
Stomach.
Stomach. You turn him over and he screams out as it. Arm kind of twitching. Black blood pouring down and painting it a black color on the wooden weathered exterior of the palisade. Nice color choice.
And I will make eye contact with the leader as I just toss his maul back over the wall.
Oh. You guys are angering this guy, so
Yeah, we are.
I see this. I see y'all. Okay. Got it. Anything else for your turn? As you took care of the one beside you, there are two over there towards Haida and Baranor.
Yeah, I'll go ahead and snatch up a spear and throw it at the other guy. 18 to hit.
18. Yes, hits.
And just 10 points of damage.
10 points. Well, dang it. How did you kill him?
I'll just throw the spear and take him through the neck.
As it flies through this dwarven spear. Olympic thrust, too. Like just a whoosh, toss. Whoosh. No, I did not say thrust. I said throw. We'll go back.
It's canon.
Crazy.
Able 42.
We are aware of our phrasing. It's the next t-shirt.
We are aware of the phrasing.
Rephrasing. Turret, Haida. It is now your turn, Haida. What do you do?
Fuck. There's one in front of us, but there's a bunch of them. You know what? I'm gonna go for the leader. I'll put one in front of us, because then there isn't one in front of us anymore, and then the other one, if I kill it, I'll go for the leader. So the first one is a natural 20, so I'll take that.
And I think Jeff said a token 20. A token 20. I like it. I kind of like that. It's got a nice ring.
So that's going to be, for the one that's on the palisade with us, is going to be 14 damage total.
Yes. That's a little guy. So yeah, how do you kill him?
I'm just going to do a Legolas pop-off where he just pulls it back real quick and lets go directly in front of me, and then I'll pull out another arrow and take a more aimed shot down at the leader. Excellent. And that is a miss.
A miss.
Yeah, it was a 12.
12. I'm just looking at his things real quick to see if I want to do anything with that. No, at the moment. So that's it. As the arrow goes flying off, it just veers off in another direction. The wind kind of picks it up and blows it to the side.
And then can I, as a bonus action, stow my bow and pull out my feral cleaver and my great shield?
Yeah. I allowed Turin to pull out his javelin after dropping the weapon. So yes.
Cool. Then I'll do that, and I'll just stand ready at the front.
Okay. That said, we are onto the top of the key for round 4. It's getting pretty intense here because as round 4 happens, the wind picks up just like it did for Haida and Irwin, except it's now more consistent as the rain goes sideways. Raining and thunder clashing overhead. You see a bolt of lightning shoot down, and part of the palisade becomes lit on fire, burning on the side there. You see the orcs and the wargs kind of back away from it as the fire builds up over in that corner, and you hear Skarf yell out, "There's a fire! Get the fire out! Put out the fire!" Oh! And then something else happens. Let's see here. Ooh, nice. So as this is going on, the one in the center, the big guy, going forward as he rushes in with a battle cry. And he slams his scimitar down, splitting the gatehouse door ajar. leaving just. I mean, the cart is still there, but it's been skewered, broken to bits. And now wargs are beginning to pour in towards the center on Zone 2. You see, at the same time, there are... I had to roll, let's see. 4 people who are rushing up towards the healer's area, the designated healer's area. Where's Iowan? Where's she? Do you have anything? Patch him down, quick! Put blood on him, quick! Put pressure! So 4 people are wounded as they rush forward, trying to get healing. Zone 2, there are, give me 1 second, let me look at my notes. 3 wargs, 1 warg and 1 chieftain, as he approaches valiantly and kind of haughty, prideful. He's got like a strut as he rides this beast forward, and his scimitar wicked in look and gleaming with an ethereal power that you've not seen before, unless you looked at, not unsimilar to Olden's bow. But there's definitely an eerie feeling to it, a darkness that weighs in on your soul. And as this creature comes forward, go ahead and roll wisdom save, everybody.
Even though I'm inside?
Ooh, good point. I say yes, you're good.
Okay.
What do we get? Hada.
I think you're muted.
I think you're muted.
13.
13. 1 point for you, Shadow. Olden.
That'll be a 19 for Olden.
19. You're good. Turin.
Shadow buddy. Oh shit! I just killed him.
He's gone.
I literally just killed him. I just went
Shadow
through
ate
this
him.
and he
The
died.
Shadow ate him.
Damn it!
Don't. Baranor, you can't share your shadow. It's too much. Too much. What was yours, Baranor? While we wait for
19.
Turin. 19. You're good. And Iorwin, you're good. However, I want you to roll a wisdom save for Ronio.
Oh, yeah.
Roneo's hiding too.
Yeah, Ronio's hiding as well.
In the guardhouse.
In the guardhouse.
Next to him.
Yeah, right next to him.
Right next to him.
Oh,
And then
okay.
the crash.
Okay, so that
Ronio's
is
like looking at the darkness.
Hold on.
What was it?
Sorry, pulling up. How do I do saving throws for her?
Oh.
So I think her wisdom score.
It's a +1, and then do I add my proficiency to it?
No, not to the wisdom.
So it's just her it's just her modifier?
Correct. Yes. Your
Okay.
proficiencies are added to like skill checks and things, not saving throws.
Gotcha. Okay, that's a 16 for her.
16. That's enough. She does whimper a little bit though, being in the gatehouse. Turin, what was yours?
16.
16. You're fine as well. So only Hada, you cowardice begins to grip at your heart as you see the glint of this sword. It's two-handed master wielding it high and coming in with a strut on top of this warg towards it, and he just holds it up high and then lets out a bellow with a sickening cry. And you see several of them charge in, wargs jumping over along the way, growling as they do. We are at top of the key. Baranor, there are 3 wargs in Zone 2. There's a chieftain warg-ish thing, and the guy on top with the red flag. Additionally, 3 orcs around as well.
And they're in the gatehouse, right? Which is right next to where I am.
Yes. Well, yeah, you're on top of the palisade.
So I could
yeah.
do something dumb, is what you're saying.
Yes, do dumb.
I am jumping on
Of course you are.
the back of the
Of course he is.
main guy. Ideally, kind of wrapping my right arm kind of underneath his cuff, under his neck, and then just running my sword right into his like kidneys twice.
Beat me to it.
Right?
Just holding
Okay.
him ready for you, man. Do I have advantage on the attack?
No allies within. No, you wouldn't.
How close is Ronio?
Granio is inside the gatehouse, so she's in zone 3. You're going down to zone 2, right?
Oh, okay. Gotcha. No, no.
Got it. But no, I mean, would I have advantage because I'm jumping down from behind and stabbing him?
Let me see. It's passive. Roll stealth as you jump.
I will absolutely roll a stealth. You better roll high, you son of a bitch.
Oh,
That's a 19.
19 beats his passive perception. So yes, you would get it.
Do I go rainbow?
This is if all times are rainbow. This is the time.
Yeah.
So that's the first one. Not so great. And the second one. Where's so 7 plus 8 is 15.
No.
Fucker, bitch. Would I have it? I'd still have advantage in the second attack.
No.
Okay. Straight roll. 18.
18. Oh, you're gonna like this. He first of all resolve this. 3 points of damage as you fall down towards him from the falling damage, jumping down, flying through the air. You plunge your blade in. It dings off of his armor. Ching slides down, glances over. You bring in another one. He turns around and you see him jut his spear. He has a spear in his hand. It's at his back. Sorry, he has a two-handed scimitar. He pulls that down, pulls out the spear, jabs an orc beside you. Yeah, and then he shoves it towards the back of him to block your blow. As your blow goes into the little one.
So he skewered an orc to block him.
Yes.
I like this.
What
guy.
a bastard.
Yeah, can he be our new friend?
That's a great
I
idea.
want to make him a companion.
All right. Yep. I'm holding on.
Okay.
Nothing else I can do. That's it. So, come
Who's
here
up
often.
next?
Oh, the orcs turn.
Oh my god, all of the orcs turns. Oh god. Baranor's looking like a snack.
Because there's 3 in zone 2, and plus the chieftain.
I was really hoping for that nat. Oh,
It was a cool move. I'll give you inspiration for that. That was very heroic. I like it.
I always forget I have inspiration. I could have used inspiration on that roll. Son of a bitch. Sorry.
I still have a plethora since I've never used any that Sizemore's ever given.
I have never either, and I have healing things I can do with inspiration.
This is the time, guys. This is the time.
This is the time. You don't have to. So yes,
You know how to
inspiration.
play this game. It's
That
fine.
said, the creature looks at you and kind of smiles as he does. You see a scar on his face. His eye is kind of gone. He looks, the muscles kind of bristling in the rain from the thickness of the skin. He looks over and just kind of grimaces. You kind of hear a guttural growl. And the orcs are inspired as they come swinging in, their blades going. 3 scimitars your direction at advantage. And bonus damage, yay! For a miss and a 16.
16 just misses.
I guess I'll have to do higher. How's a 18 sound?
That hits.
That hit. Good. Excellent. So that's 8 plus 3, 3 points of damage as one of the scimitars does, as you try to weave and duck in and out, one of the scimitars does glance at you and get you guy in the gut, blood kind of spilling over. Yay! Yeah! The wargs, actually, they're on a separate turn, so they get a roll, a separate initiative I need to roll for to see if they get it. Oh, well, they're last. They're after Haida.
So,
Fuck you.
but was that his? That was his turn, right? To do the inspiring thing.
That was his action, yes.
You get the three for one turn. One turn.
You got real lucky. You got real lucky.
I mean, you can't run away from him, but you know.
No. I'm riding this cow warg all the way home.
You're right to think of this. Olden, it's your turn with Iowin on deck.
Okay.
What do you do, Olden?
So reassess. There are 3 wargs plus the chieftain in zone 2 right now.
3
And
wargs.
2 orcs, right?
3 orcs. 3 orcs, 3 wargs, 1 chieftain or warg thingy.
Got it. 3 wargs and 3 orcs plus 1 chieftain and 1 chief warg. Okay. I don't know who I'm going to attack. That is
Everyone.
Everyone and all.
I feel like I
Yeah,
should take care of the chieftain. Yeah, it makes sense. Olden's already marked him.
Would I give Olden like advantage because I'm holding the chieftain?
No.
Okay.
However, would I get advantage because there are 2 other archers who are also about to fire on the chieftain as they were commanded to do last turn?
They are. I was going to say they go on your turn, but I was going to have it like a dex kind of save for him. But instead of that, in lieu of that, we can give you advantage.
I will accept an advantage.
Why do you need to give him an advantage?
I want the evil scimitar.
I don't know.
I got a 31 and a 35. And...
All right, so both arrows are
Two-handed
going
weapon.
for the chief with
Go
advantage.
for it.
That is a 28 for
Oh,
the
wait.
first. Oh,
I should clarify. Is that normal? The wind is picked up. Range attacks.
got it. Okay, so let me re-roll for a Tolkien 20.
A token 20. Oh, nat 20. That's a lot of damage.
And then the second one is a 26, but I am going to Dirtinu the second hit to make it a critical
We don't
anyway.
crit that. So that's 4d6, I believe, total.
Yeah, so it's going to be 4d6. Let me
I'll just be glad
Plus
you didn't
your
roll a natural
damage
1. 'cause I'd be
modifiers.
dead.
plus 4d4 plus 20 altogether. So that is. Oh, I didn't roll all of them. It's 22 plus 27. That's 40, 49. That comes out to 59 piercing altogether.
Fuck.
Oh, wait, plus the plus 2. So 59,
Blast damage.
51, 63 altogether. 63
Well, guess who
piercing.
wants to kill you now? I will say as these arrows come pelting in, he feels it and grimaces out as all 4 of them, Deltino flies forward. He just...
Yeah, you know what?
He's still alive?
How's he looking?
Guys, we can't one-shot everything and then expect the boss to be easy. Come on.
Damn it,
You
Logan,
know.
and your
Not
reasoning.
a one shot, but that was a lot of damage.
I tried my best, guys. That's my action. I am out of bonus actions. I will use my free action to instruct one of the people who did the archery to help give me the solve that is still on the ground in front of me right now.
Ha! Okay. Yes.
In my mouth. Right here, right here.
Oh, you know what? I gotta roll a wisdom save to see if they're scared.
Yes.
They are not. Surprisingly, seeing the damage that you've done, they seem to be a bit inspired by it. Yes, right away. Here.
Excellent. And so I guess they can roll for it, or I just roll for it and...
You can go ahead and roll. 2d4 plus 4.
Please, sir, can you please pour this potion into my mouth?
I will take that 11.
In what world?
Nice. 11. That's a good roll.
Can you rub that on my shoulder? Oh, yeah, right there.
Yeah, it's right there.
That's good.
Right there. Oh, yes, that's it. Take the arrow out, please, next time. Don't leave it in there.
Shit.
Yeah, this works.
That being said, we are now to Irwin and Rionio's turn. She's whimpering inside the gatehouse, and you have people who you can see out there are hurting and dying. As this creature comes out, you can peer through and see kind of like through the fog of the kind of medieval glass that's not very clear. You see in a clouded vision of what's going on. Rain pelting against the window. Boop.
So there's people in here dying. There's people out there dying. And there's a really big scary monster that I can do nothing about.
No, there's not anybody inside the house other than you.
No, I meant outside.
Oh, yes, yeah, outside, yeah.
Okay. So point of order, I forgot to level up Ronyo's hit points when I leveled up, so that's been fixed. So she's She's still squishy, but has more hit points now. I was like, she seems way too squishy. That's why. It's 4 times my level. Okay, so God, there's like nothing I can do.
What's your passive insight?
7. Oh, insight is 14.
10 plus your. Are you proficient in insight?
No.
Mm.
I'm proficient in
Your
investigation.
wisdom score is what? 3?
My what?
Wisdom score is a modifier is a 3.
Yeah.
So 13 is your passive insight.
Oh no, sorry. My wisdom modifier is 4, but for saving throw,
14.
7.
Yeah, then you're right. 14. 14 is your passive insight. And looking about, you consider all the things around you. You think that the battle would turn in your favor, or at least a little bit better, if you were to focus your efforts on healing those who are wounded. Like the ones who are outside.
That's what I was planning. The ones outside, not the ones inside?
Oh, sorry, not the one else. Well, I mean outside of where you're at. Outside of the house, by the tent area.
Okay, so forget about the ones that have been shot in the tent and heal the ones outside the tent.
Yes, yeah.
Okay.
Well, right now, those are the ones that are right there, yeah.
I will go do that, and I will also, as I go outside to, I guess I can only do one on an action. I will run up to one, and then I will shout to Ronyo to come back to me. So I am gonna apply Aethelus salve on whomever who was outside that I could get to.
There are 4 people outside by the tents.
Whichever of those 4 looks the most injured, but not like they're about to die.
Let me roll to see what their life is at. Okay. There's 1 of them, 2 of them, 3 of them, and 4. 1 of them is about to die.
Is about to die? Cool. I'm gonna... Okay, so that's gonna be 7 points of damage.
7 points of healing, I hope, not damage.
Sorry, healing. Jesus.
Do no
Doctor.
harm, Randy. Yeah.
Dr. Iowin, yep.
Yeah, put
Quotation.
big old quotes on that one.
7 points of healing. You do go in, rush in, and begin to throw in some Aethelus salves as you pull out your pack, again whistling in the air, and you hear Ronyo kind of howl out. She seems a little frightened, and you see her begin to emerge down the stairs, her tail underneath, her head cowered down as she comes over towards you from zone 3 to zone 2. She's in zone 2. She can use her dash action to go forward to zone 1 if you want.
Yep, doing that.
Picking up a little bit pace, she moves a little faster, still kind of scared and moving along, her head down, tail tucked in. You do press on with Aethelus salve as the person lays there, blood pouring out over the side of the mouth. But you do heal 7 points of healing as the Aethelus salves begin to staunch the bleeding. So
Okay,
that's your
so that was
action.
my action.
Action on you. Yes, you have a bonus action and movement.
I'm gonna. Well, yeah, I'll use my movement to move to the next person. Son of a bitch.
Choices.
Yeah. So I know I've asked this before, but I have not seen any other sort of herbs or healing kits in the area.
Nope.
Maybe cool. Because I'm now very nervous that my party is going to get injured and I'm going to be out of stuff.
Well, there's probably a definite possibility that they're going to get injured.
Yeah. So, hey, anybody want to buy some bits or donate to Ko-Fi? Now would be the time to do it
Please.
because Ironwind doesn't get herbal kits all that often. Just putting that out there. So yeah, I'm gonna use my bonus action to scan the battlefield and take notice of how my party members look. I'm staying with these guys here just in case. Unless it's a bonus action. No, that's an action. No, I can't drag anyone.
I'll say that doing a skill check requires an action. You already use your action to heal.
Okay,
However,
never mind. Then I'm just gonna, I'm gonna stay put.
With 14, you can still kind of look around and assess the situation, and you do see that Baranor is hurt a little bit. Olden is kind of somewhat. Hada's looking very worse for wear.
Okay, yeah. Okay, I'm gonna move that way.
So you went from zone 4 to zone 3. So unfortunately, you use your action. You won't be able to go to zone 3 to zone. Hey, you're still in zone 2, right? No, you're in zone 1. Sorry, Palisade. Got it. With Baranor no longer there to defend you.
Yep. As he around.
I was doing such a smashing job.
It played well in the head. It played well in the head.
Course.
We're ending Ironwind's turn here, so you have to stay and wait until next turn for that. But Ronio is with you. You heal someone. Excellent use of choice there. We go on to Turin. Turin, what do you do?
Well, there's the smart thing.
Oh God.
Can I see Hada? Do I like how is she looking?
What's your passive perception?
Oh, garbage. Absolute garbage. 13 actually. It's not bad.
13. Oh yeah, that's right. Everybody dumps their wisdom score. Or not they dumped their points into wisdom because of shadow.
Yeah,
That's
we were
right.
terrified of shadow points, and it didn't help.
Yeah.
Terrified.
Didn't help.
No. So, anyways, even with the 13, you can kind of assess it. It's hard to see through all the wind and rain and thunder that's going crashing down. There's a fire near Hada, close to that direction.
Oh, the fire. Shit.
Isn't it raining?
Yeah, I forgot about it
It is
too.
raining.
I didn't forget about it. I just trying to choose my.
I didn't forget about it. It's on the other side of the palisade, so.
So, question. There were like barrels and buckets and things of arrows and spears up on the top of this thing, right?
You guys moved in the last session. You were Baranor set up some things, I think.
Uh-huh. And are any of those near where the fire is?
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm gonna move that way. Like I'm gonna move across, and I assume that since the battle's been going on for a little while now, that the arrows and things would have started to dwindle, and it's been raining, so maybe this thing is full of water. Like this barrel is
It is.
full of water. So
Assessment.
it fucking pains me to not be killing something, and I will pick up this barrel full of water and try to dump it on the fire and put the fire out.
So you're gonna go take the barrels. We're back. Take the barrel to dump it onto the fire that was started by the lightning on the corner of the palisade there.
Yeah.
Good call. So you do. What's your athletics score? Or what's your strength? Your strength score is like 15 or 16, right?
The strength is 16, yeah.
Strength is
So
16.
plus-
Yeah, you
plus
can do it. It takes a bit of effort, but you grab both arms, get it around, and use your belly to kind of shove it forward. And then push it over as the smoke begins to billow up. You feel the heat on your face, but it's nothing compared to a forge being so practiced as you are making Olden's weapon. You push it over. Steam begins to rise up from the smoke as the fire is put out. However, damage on the palisade is extensive from the lightning strike, breaking off bits of it, and the fire now kind of toasting it. It seems a little unstable, and the orcs are beginning to climb up it.
Okay, and I assume that was my action.
That was your action, correct?
Shit, I don't really have any bonus actions. Okay. Okay,
All right.
I'm just gonna stay there where I see them coming up and kind of brace. And I'm gonna call over to Haida. Haida, see if you can help Irwin. Olden and I can hold this.
I need to get down there first, but okay.
That's it. That's my turn.
All right. That puts it down to Haida. It is your turn. As you hear that from Turin, what do you do?
I'm gonna look at Turin and just kind of give him like a side nod and a wink and say, "See you down there." And I'll run, take like 2 or 3 good steps, and then I'll full out just vault, take my great shield and put it under me, and then I'm gonna try to like Captain America fall on top of one of the wargs.
Yes. Oh, okay, I like it. Oh, nice. Yeah. This is going to be like an attack, unarmed attack. So roll your attack.
I'm gonna use one of my DM inspirations to give me advantage because why not? Okay. Unarmed attack would be a dirty 20. A dirty Tolkien.
Nice.
Oh god, that sounds
Dirty
ridiculous.
Tolkien.
A dirty Tolkien.
Because the dirty 20's fine.
You gotta pay attention to that.
Only a natural could be Tolkien.
Nasty.
No.
That's more of a Smeagol 20.
Yes.
Yeah.
Single 20.
It's Smeagol. I got him 20. All right.
Single 20. All right.
Anyway.
Here we go. So with the 20, yes. So you're gonna roll bludgeoning damage with a shield, including with your weight. I'm gonna go ahead and the weight of it. I'm going to say it's a D6 plus a D4.
All right.
And then you can add your
Ooh,
shield.
max damage. Hell yeah, plus strength. That's and it's a creature of shadow, so I get my warden bonus to it too, I guess. So that would be another +2. So that would be my strength bonus. That's +4. So that's 14 points of damage to the warg.
Nice.
That's a solid drop.
Max damage. Max damage.
How do you kill it?
I mean, what happens when Captain America with his shield falls on something that's not Captain America? Just kind of turns into like a nice pancake, a warg cake. I like it.
Put a little grog on it.
Put a little, pour some Not Your Mother's grog out for the homies.
God bless America.
Oh, God.
Down his throat!
However, it is a D6 for damage on you, so that is a whopping 6%.
Ouch. Okay. And then Baranor's in trouble, so I'm gonna feral. Can I get a cluster of them together to use feral cleaver and arc a few of them?
Yes, you have extra attack, right?
Yes, I get 2 attacks.
Okay, so just to clarify, I'm considering the shield as an attack, as an unarmed
Okay.
attack.
Then yeah, I'd have one more attack still with feral cleaver.
They are clustered together. The orcs are beside each other. Yeah, they're kind of surrounding the chieftain there, the main orc guy.
Then I'll go after just one. I'm just gonna pick one out, and my feral cleaver will do damage to the other ones. That's a miss.
Ooh.
Yeah, it was a 2 on the die, so it's only a 10. It's only a 10.
Trying to, as you slam down, crushing it, you stand up, Baranor. You see Haida's towering figure as she reaches forward, smiles, and pulls out her feral cleaver, and then, without even looking at her target, she just swings it, looking at you, smiling. But because of that, it's a complete whiff.
Looked cool though.
It's pretty cool. I made a pancake.
Yeah. With that said, we are now onto the war's turn as they retaliate, snarling as they do, howling. they are pouncing towards you, Haida, and Baranor as well.
Okay.
So, let's see. For the first one, let me look and see real quick. Bring up my sheet. I got too many windows open. Everything is everywhere.
No such thing.
No such thing.
Hashtag just
Yeah,
everything.
I've seen what Solo's tabs look like.
I have another monitor now
God.
too, so I have 6 monitor tabs.
Hashtag buy size more another monitor. No, I'm just kidding. All right.
I can give you one.
Here we go. Wargs are attacking you, Haida, with as a pounce forward. They go with a 16.
Nope.
Lunging forward at you, Baranor. A +4, 18.
Hits.
Hits. Roll a strength save for me. Another one towards you, Haida. Last one. That's a 20.
A 20.
Unnatural.
A
Token
20
20.
just barely hits. A Smeagol 20. A Gollum 20 is what does it to me.
A Golem 20. A Golem
Alright.
20 does it for you, yes. So that roll a strength save for me.
7 is mine.
Strength save.
Tolkien 20.
Oh, Tolkien 20.
Or a total of 25.
Ooh, nice. Okay, so that makes sense. All right, we'll get there in a second. This one is for you, Haida, as a bite sinks down on you. Baranor. This one is for you.
Is that another hit, or is that damage for the first one?
I haven't got damage yet.
Okay.
Doing the hits. So this is another one towards you at advantage because you're now prone. So that's a natural 20.
Okay.
We got one
What's the
more.
damage of the first one?
I haven't got to it yet, but you want me to roll it? Go ahead and roll.
Oh
I can do
yeah,
that.
you should roll it.
Because Baranor's
Okay.
going to go down.
Oh no.
All right. First one is a 1 + 4 for 5.
So with your first attack, I'm down, which means your natural 20 hit me when I was unconscious.
Oh man. Oh no. That's
That's 2 fails,
we were,
right?
We were doing
no.
so good though.
oh no. I mean, and you also hit me twice. Oh god.
Yeah, so I had the one hit for you. You stand up straight, but there's one more bite coming in towards your direction. What was the other one? 22.
Yeah, there was a 19 in there, and then there was this 22. I don't know which one was which, but yeah,
so
that hits me as well.
Both of them hit with that.
Yep.
So you got a 3d6 on you total, plus 12.
Hang on one second. So which one was the first one?
We'll say a 2. 2 plus
Okay.
4 is 6. And then the other
Okay.
2 would be
The second one is a
separate bite. It is a 5 plus 4, 9.
okay, and then the third one. So the second one takes me under 0. The third one is a melee attack. Is a melee attack, so it's an auto crit. So I also have 2 death saves.
Good God!
Oh, okay. All right, how many arrows?
Stop using wargs.
Man, hey, can Baranor and Haida just shake hands as they die? Like,
I'm reaching for your hand.
You just see Iron slow-mo running towards you.
God, the wargs haven't gone yet. Or no, that was it for the wargs. But man,
You
okay,
guys
so that
can't keep up. I can't keep. Please, chat. Please give me up.
Top
Please give
of
me
the
healing.
game to go to round.
Oh, Baranor.
God, Haida and Baranor, and just as a reminder, death saves are still typical things. You can use inspiration for it. Your normal DM inspiration.
Okay.
But I don't know how many you all have racked up. You've accrued quite a bit for this. That said, they growl and snarl as they pounce on you, knocking down Baranor and Haida. Sinking their teeth in, we move on top of the key. Baranor,
Yeah.
roll death save for me if you don't mind.
I
Baranor.
don't want to say it out loud, but aren't there attacks that happened before my turn?
No, because the orcs are after you.
Oh,
Oh yeah.
No,
Oh yeah, so there's a
there were
top of the round
arrows
thing.
going. However, because he's busted in now, you're transition to the next phase.
Okay.
So those
Okay.
arrow volleys aren't happening anymore because they don't want to hit their orc chieftain. So you're lucky.
Oh god.
Oh god!
13.
Woo! Golf clap, everybody. Baranor's still alive. As you're you're still getting chewed on by this thing, your body convulsing a little bit. Blood is still bleeding out. It's just devouring you at this moment. Into Baranor's turn. It's the orc's turn. But you know what? They're not focused on Baranor, and they're not focused on Haida. They're focused on that guy who shot for 60-some damage. 63, if to be exact.
Yeah, they're coming.
And you see him cry out. As he does, he grabs one of the orcs with him, and the warg jumps up from the gatehouse area to the top of the palisade, snarling right in front of you. With an orc in his hand, and he thrusts it towards your direction, and it goes flying out, and tries to swing in an attempt as it comes towards your direction, in fear and in confusion. But it is at advantage because of the commanding attack earlier.
He slung. Wouldn't that be a disadvantage, being thrown at a high velocity?
Oh, okay, okay.
Roll.
I'll tell you what. We'll do a con save to see how well he's ever to balance himself.
I'm okay with that. You fail for the love of everything.
He does not fail.
All right, yeah.
He takes a moment because he's been thrown a lot by this guy. Comes in and throws the creature. The creature comes flying forward. Its scimitar flying towards you for 3 + 3 points of damage as it sinks into your flesh because it was a 19, I think.
19, yeah, that'll hit. So 6 damage. All right.
6 damage. Yeah, but it's not the end because he gets to go. As he brandishes his two-handed weapon, you see a hatred come over his face, and that he has a bonus now. And I'll just, yes, he has a bonus. You see a hatred of him kind of come over his pallor. He comes in with his scimitar, holds it up high, swings it down towards your direction.
All right.
He doesn't roll advantage, but he's rolling normal. These are 2 attacks. They are +9 to hit, so 17 and a 23.
They both hit.
They both hit?
Yeah, he said 17. 17 is enough, so the 23 obviously hits.
And this is magical damage.
Oh, dude.
As a total of 13 plus another 10, 23 points of slashing damage as he comes in, growling as he does. Scimitar's coming down, slashing you and cutting you. You're unable to dodge it.
Yep, that hurt a lot. All right.
And then it bellows out another cry. Inspiring those around it. Legendary action? Okay, anyways, end of its turn. Olden, how do you retaliate?
How is the chief looking?
He's okay.
Oh, that's not good news in any circumstance.
That is not.
Blow your
So
load.
much damage.
GTFO. GTFO.
Hey, chat.
Okay.
Chat.
So he looks okay. I can't do
Chat.
enough damage for this to matter. And I'll be honest, I only will have 1 turn to do anything.
He is in melee range, as a reminder, but you don't have disadvantage on melee attacks.
Of the elven archery, yeah.
Deadly aim, I think, or something. Yeah.
So, and there's how many wargs on Haida and Baranor combined right now?
There are 2 of them. 3. There are 3 down there. No, I take that back. Oh, I had to redact some of the damage.
On who?
Because there's only on. I don't know. It's hard to say because I rolled for 3 wargs. I had 2 attack Haida.
Oh, and Haida.
So And Haida killed one, right? There are only 3 wargs. So one of them is redacted, Haida. So you actually are at not 2 death saves, you're at 0 death saves.
Cool.
So there's 2 wargs.
Okay, so there is one attacking Haida who's unconscious. There's one attacking Baranor who's unconscious. There is a chieftain next to me and another orc that got sent continuously flying or landed on the palisade.
He landed on a palisade.
So I have the chieftain and an orc next to me. Oh, this is not a good circumstance for anybody. I can save my friends.
And Turin's really hurt too,
Can you
right?
add to your menu a Gandalf drop?
Turin, you're okay?
Yeah, turn fine.
Okay.
Yeah, that's brilliant, Solo. Yes, here's a wizard drop. I love
It was
this
a wizard
idea.
drop.
Or an eagle drop. The eagles come in,
Oh,
they sweep up the wargs, they drop them.
Okay. So I know this isn't.
This is Ironwood. Ironwood's just like,
very unorthodox request, right? But because of where we're at, I'm willing to see if it works. I want to take points of shadow to regain a use of my action surge.
Oh.
Is that a...
shit, you know what?
It is not.
That's it.
But I'm at. Can
Turin,
I?
you've still been adding the +2 damage to your attacks, right?
I have.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm willing to
No,
take.
it's not a feature. You wouldn't be able to negotiate with
It was
that.
worth a shot. Oh, this is not good, guys. I have 2 arrows and there are 4 targets. I can't take down the chieftain. There's another orc on me. All right, you know what?
Can't take the chieftain down with that attitude.
He's already been
Positivity.
60 points of damage. Even if I did max damage,
What if he only has 5 left?
he's
Yeah, you don't know that.
He looks good.
he looked okay. That is the words of the Lord Master. I cannot do more than by default. I can't
It
take
might
him
be
down.
internal bleeding. You don't know.
Yeah, you don't know that.
Okay. Shoving.
Dying of embarrassment is a thing too.
All right.
And here I have all of this poison healing abilities, and none of you guys are hurt by poison.
I am going to fire.
Thanks for reminding me. But I'm
This-
not going to say anything else.
I'm going to fire at the wargs on top of Haida and Baranor.
Can we just like have a Middle Earth like bomb? Can we just bomb them?
Yeah. I'm going
The
to.
ME bomb.
Yeah, do a pop. Go ahead, shoot. Roll your damage and roll your attack. Well, don't roll damage yet, but roll your attack.
First attack. 18 for 1 warg.
18 hits.
And 21 for the second warg.
Roll damage for both.
And just because Olden feels like this is his last breath anyway, I'm going to Dirtinu to ensure it's a critical on both wargs to ensure they don't survive.
Well, if you can make it to me, I can give you a water lily.
I'm surrounded by 2. No. I'm not even.
You have to disengage, and
Yeah.
they jump pretty high.
Yeah, so damage for the first warg is going to be this plus 12. 14 plus 12. 26 for 1 warg on the ground.
Okay.
Then the other warg is at 30 points of piercing damage.
Good God. Yes. How do you kill them both?
So as they both come up, I'm getting cleaved by all these attacks. I assessed and realized that I may not last another round. I readied the arrows as I pointed at the chieftain, and then pointed back down at the wargs, and just 2 arrows. Farewell, Dartino, and let both arrows fly as I pierce dead through the skulls.
They die with the arrows sluck into their skulls, collapsing with their weight on Baranor and Haida.
And that literally.
I don't take
What?
damage, do I?
No.
Okay.
No. You're already kind of pushing on you anyways.
That is actually. I could try to move, but the attack of opportunity, and I don't need to risk that. So I'm just gonna hope that they have really bad rolls, and
He's gonna hit you next turn anyway.
yeah, that's what I mean. I might as well let him waste his attack on me, and that will End my turn.
Iorwin, it is you.
I am running to Haida. Please tell me she's within my movement so I don't have to waste an action to dash.
You're in zone 1, so you can go to zone... No, zone... I have it right? Yeah. You're in the healing zone, so you can go to zone 2. You're in between there, so you can go there.
So I
Zone
rush
1.
up to Haida, and I start...
You will notice that Baronor's more bloody.
I was going to say, your passive medicine check as you
can't get
look
to me.
about. You see the one worse for wear. Baronor is the one worse for wear at the moment.
But I'm further away than.
But he is further away. Can I get to Baronor?
No, you're both in zone 2. You both,
There's a different-
both Ada and Baronor are in zone 2. You're in zone 1, so you can.
Are
you
they
can move.
next to each other? Oh, it's hard to do this without a battle map.
They were like brotherly, sisterly, holding hands there.
You
So
can
they're
make it-
right next to each other,
Mm-hmm.
but they're both unconscious.
Oh yeah.
Cool,
And
cool. Is there any
both-
other? Are there
or-
any other guards around?
oh,
I
there's
mean-
lots of 3 orcs. 3 orcs there. No, I'm sorry, 2 orcs. One of them went up there with the chieftain.
Okay.
No, they're back. 1 orc. There's only 1 orc because he stabbed
No,
one.
not bad guys. Are there any good guys around Haida and Baronor who are not dead or bad guys?
They're engaged. We'll see how many are engaged.
No
2.
showing.
They're engaged with enemies around, kind of fighting at the gate. They're good guys. 2 of them.
Okay. I am going to action healing hands on Baronor because he looks the worse for wear. So that is going to be 2d8. So that's going to be... Where's my other d8? Should I use Batman?
This is intense.
Okay, that's going to be 12 points of healing for Baronor. Then can I free action yell at one of the guys and bonus action give him an Ethelis solve, and then on his turn he gives that to Haida? Or can Romeo dump an Ethelis solve into Haida?
Ronio can run up, and she can't dump it into Haida, no. But she can be around. She ran to zone 1, so she can come cowardly limp back over to zone 2, and that's it. She can't really give the Ethelis.
So am I able to bonus action give a salve to one of these guards who is fighting?
You
guys-
can drop it on the...
I am fucking useless in Middle Earth. Like, I am useless.
Baronor is literally alive because of you right now. Can we
I
just...
know.
Yeah.
Like, I can
This
do
is true.
My dog can't do anything.
Let me again say, Baronor is literally alive right now because of you.
Okay, so
Oh, man.
What do you say as you rush over, just out of curiosity?
I mean, the only reason I wanted Ronyo to rush over was to see if Ronyo could action dump a healing potion and.
Oh, yeah, sure. I mean, what do you say as Iorwin? What does Iorwin say as she rushes over and assesses the situation?
You guys, I'm doing everything I can. Baronor, get up! Get up! We need you to help Haida.
Baronor, you become conscious as she presses on Ethos leaves, seeping in and staunching the wounds. You have a free action to say something if you'd like in return. If not, we move on.
I think you're muted.
Still catching my breath. I'll
Sorry,
save
I just-
Haida. Gets to safety.
Okay. Oh, that's what I can do. Can Ronyo drag Haida? Haida's really big. Probably. Okay. Can Ronyo at least drag Haida somewhere not, well, yeah, safer?
It will take 2 turns to do so.
Well, then there's no point because the second turn I'll just healing hands Haida.
Okay. So in that case, we move on to Turin. Turin, what do you do with Haida on deck?
With my passive perception score of 13, how heavy does this orc chieftain look? As I'm assessing this, I'm full sprinting towards him.
Trying to go over to the other side, you full sprint. He's a hefty guy, but maybe about the same weight as that barrel that you just picked up.
Okay. Okay. I am going to try to. I'm going to run over.
You lost your rage because nothing attacked you, and you didn't attack.
Okay, well, I'm going to bonus action Fury. It's my last
Fury.
one, friends. P.S. I'm going to rush over and putting him between me, so like he's on the little walkway and the wall's right here. I'm gonna come on the other side of him and try to like get my shoulder up under and plant my legs and try to like toss him over the wall. So I'm basically going to do like a shove attack.
You have to get in between Olden and him because he's like right on top of him. That's what you're doing.
I'm gonna try to get between him and Olden and use a shove attack or whatever you want me to do and try to literally throw him off the wall.
Yes, it's a shove action, and that is essentially like a. You make a special melee attack to shove him or to knock him prone and push him away. It's like an attack action.
Okay.
So it's a athletics kind of thing. So strength based.
Okay, so athletics check.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I'm raging, so I get advantage. That's not great. Okay, dirty 20.
All right, I gotta see if I can contest that.
Oh, that's a 4.
Oh my god, that is a 4. He has like a +6, but no. With a dirty 20, you do push, and as he goes over, he looks at I forgot that he's on a warg. So that adds in a little more weight. So with that, he has advantage on it.
Well, let's see if he beats this advantage. Come on, stay low, stay low.
Oh, it's a 7. Oh, so with that, a 13 still, you can push in as hard as you can. You shove in with your shoulder.
Get the fuck off my wall.
Over the palisade, growling as he does. Trying to grab on as he goes across
Stop
the
it!
crowd.
Sorry, cat is
That's exactly what happens. That's the view that he sees, and is stumbling over the edge, taking D6 2 points of bludgeoning damage. That's nothing. But he's knocked off of the warg, and he's kind of in the midst, and you see kind of the orcs spread out as they back away, ducking and weaving away from their boss that just fell onto the ground as dust kind of picks up. Anything else for your turn?
Would I be able to okay. I know this is really complicated. I used my movement to get over there. I used my first attack to push him off. Bonus action, yes. Can I jump off of the wall into where where Haida and Baranor are and use my second attack?
Yes, because you're still in zone 2. So you would have movement that you could use as a jump to jump over. Uses your movement. So you can jump over. Unfortunately, you will take fall damage.
It's fine.
2 points. Half 1.
I turn to Olden as I'm preparing to jump, and I said, "Will you shoot that guy?" And jump off the wall. And as I'm falling, I want to bring my hammer down on the last orc.
There's still an orc down there?
I think there's one. Is there one?
There's the one
There's
that.
one orc.
Okay. So hammer
There was
down on.
2 orcs total. And then eliminated. He stabbed 1. And then you
So-
killed another one, right?
Got it. So there's one up there and the one down there. Okay. Because there's still one next to me.
Yes, there's
shit.
one next to you.
Okay.
Yeah, correct. He threw at you.
Yeah. and-
What you
Okay. I'm so I forgot that there was one still on the wall. If there's one on the wall, can I retcon and say that I didn't jump off and I just hit the one on the wall?
Yeah, you could do that. Sure,
Okay.
sure.
So, yeah, I'll swing my hammer at this other guy. And that's a 22 to hit.
22, yes, roll damage.
That's 10 points of damage.
10 points of damage. All right, how do you kill him?
Just bring the hammer down straight on the top of his head. Yeah, like Negan Walking Dead style, just like one eyeball.
Oh,
Oh, don't give me those vibes.
oof.
That's it. That's my turn.
Lovely turn. We are on to Hada. Hada, you're unconscious. Roll death save for me.
Yeah,
Beautiful.
16. All right.
There's one success.
beautiful.
As you sit there unconscious, the warg no longer eating you. Instead, it is dead with an arrow sunk into its skull. The weight of it kind of pushing down, but not enough to cause more damage to you. In fact, it's actually kind of putting pressure on your wounds a little bit, slowing down the bleeding. So your heart rate is not irregular as the blood flows out. It's just a solid rhythmic. We move on to the warg's turn. They're gone. The only warg that is operational is the one that is moving around, snarling at the other side of the palisade. You kind of hear a yell and a cry from the commander, the chieftain, as he yells out with a. The warg kind of snarls in response, and then jumps up on top of the palisade. But doing so, it is too high from that end, and it takes damage from as it scrapes over the top, depending on its dex save. Let me see. It takes damage. Only 1 point. 1 point of damage as it barely scrapes under his belly, cutting it, and you see some black blood begin to pour out under top. But it lands firmly, his paws kind of shaking the palisade around you, standing right in front of you, Turin. It snarls and lunges towards you. 16.
Miss.
22.
Hits.
Let me double check for this guy. He's special. For 6 points of damage. So it's snarling. It lunges towards you first. And pounces against you. And as it lands in, you have your shield up and block. You block it, but it's still snarling over top. Biting down on you, dealing 6 points of piercing damage. However, I want you to roll.
Have to 3.
Con save. Lindsay, con save. Not for you. But,
Fucking
con
cat.
save for Turin.
Cables. Okay, con save.
No, sorry, not for you. I just want to. You're gonna see in a second. Con save for you,
Okay.
Turin.
Con save. Got it. That's going to be an 18.
Oh, as it bites down, it's actually good. You do feel something coursing within your veins, but you're able to kind of wipe it off as you fight and push away the snarling teeth. That said, into the warg's turn. Top of the key, Baranor.
Um,
orc down below. 2 dead wargs. You are knocked prone. The cart is still there. Creatures are beginning to pour in.
Do I see the big bad guy?
A big bad guy, you do not. Not right away from where you're at the gatehouse. No.
What was that? Hang on
It's
one
a
second.
leaf.
Someone.
Oh, there we go. That was weird.
Yeah, because it's an asset in a card. So anyway,
Okay.
can I get up?
Yes, you can.
All right, so
You have to roll athletics to kind of push away the warg off of you. But, yeah, go ahead and roll. It's a low DC.
that's a 10.
That's a 10. The 10 was a DC. So you're able to push it off and use half your movement to get up.
Okay. And you said I don't see the chieftain?
Now that you're up, looking around, trying to assess the situation with a passive perception of
13.
13, you do see Turin and Olden on top of the palisade, but you don't see him.
Could I get up there with the rest of half of my movement, or no?
You cannot.
Okay. Events. All right, I'm gonna use my bonus action to dash and run up there. Do I see the big bad now?
Bonus action, or yeah, you dash up there, running up, getting to the top, looking over. You do. You see him over there. Well, you also see the warg up there too. I forgot. The warg is up there with Turin.
Got it.
He's not on top of it. He is down below.
Got it. Does he have his allies around him, or is he mostly alone?
He's got some. I mean, there are swarming of different people, kind of interchanging and being locked in combat. But yes,
How far down is it?
Oh God.
10 feet.
On.
God damn it.
10 feet?
How many hit points do you have?
I have
Not enough.
I have enough.
Not
to kill
enough.
Him. I have enough to kill him.
Oh God.
Roll the fucking 5 again. Are you serious? Would Baranor have the knowledge that if you cut the head off the snake, the rest will kind of run away? Is that...
Yeah. You would have something of that.
Okay, I'm jumping down. Using the velocity of me coming down with holding that short sword. Aiming for the throat.
I would like to use can I use a free action out of turn to speak up before he
You
goes?
can use free action to speak. Yes, you can. You can use a free action.
So, Baranor, take my blade. As I turn my hip, because I have a broadsword that is a finesse weapon that does 1d8 damage, so it's a little better than your dagger. You know, because we've trained with this blade before.
Well, I mean, I have a short sword, but I'll take a d8 over a d6 any day.
Yeah. So you can grab that. Because I see you're going to do it anyway, so I might as well.
So you use your bonus action to dash. Use your action to grab the sword as you go jumping and leaping over top.
Oh, it's an action to grab the sword?
I thought it would have been a free.
If you drop it, then
If he threw it as a reaction, could I grab it?
I thought he could just grab it from my holster, because it's on my waist, my hip.
Oh.
I thought he could just react and.
Yeah, if that's an action, then I'll just
I'll
use
tell you
my
what.
short sword then.
I'll tell you what. Roll sleight of hand. How fast are you? We'll see. Sleight of hand. It won't cost an action. Because I like it. It's cool. Oh my God.
Inspiration. Okay. Sleight of hand is a 21.
21. Yes. Oh my God. Yeah, 1. Yes. 21. You are quick enough. And with the words, you quickly grab it out of the holster, continuing in your leap, run, jump over the palisade, falling down as you do. Make your attack roll. You get a bonus d4 damage as you slink this thing in.
Oh,
I'll take it. I'll take a 17 plus.
that's a 25.
He does not know you're coming. You, he is. It's advantage.
To use that advantage. Come on. If any time to do it. I mean, it's better.
26.
26. Because it's at advantage, It is a sneak attack.
Oh, you said it's a D8, right?
Roll your damage.
It's a D8 weapon.
But your sneak attack is still a D6.
Correct.
And then you also have additional D4 on top of that. from
One
fall
D4?
damage. However, you will take 3 points of bludgeoning.
Got it. So it's a D4, the D8 from the weapon, plus the D6 sneak attack, plus 5. 25 points of piercing damage. And I take...
Ooh, nice! Take 3 points of bludgeoning.
Got it.
You won't be able to uncanny dodge that. But he growls as you plunge the blade in. Eyes going wild.
I'm not taking the blade out. It's staying in his throat, by the way.
No, just leave it in there.
Yeah, he can.
I regret nothing.
End of your turn with an epic turn. I like it so much. You get an inspiration for that. That was cool. Oh, you know what? Turn 2. I liked yours.
Yeah.
That was nice too. Pushing him over is like a all together kind of thing. We move on to the orcs as he stands up from where you're at. And are you holding on to the sword still?
Me?
Are you holding on to it?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, I'm holding on to it until probably the end of...
Then as he stands up, you're being lifted up off the ground.
Well,
As he pulls his scimitar out, it glows this kind of ethereal dark glow. Roll a wisdom save for me.
that's a 16.
16. That's enough. That's enough. You're able to ward off the kind of gloom and doom that's around you. You feel sort of adrenaline pumping within you, well and within you, pushing you to be more valorous than you normally would. Darkness does not stop you here today. That said, he's still going to attack with his scimitar, brandishing it, trying to slink it into your body. That will be 2 rolls plus 9, so that's 19 and 20. No, sorry, 19
So
and
that's
17.
2 attacks?
2 attacks.
Yeah, they both did.
One and a 2, a 3, plus. Let me double check. I think it's a 4, but let me quick look here. He is a plus 5. Plus 5. Magical slashing.
Okay.
So as the scimitar plunges into you the first time, I believe it knocks you unconscious. Correct?
I just took 8 points of damage?
8.
I'm at
Yes. Yeah, 1.
1. Yeah, because you said 3 from blood from the falling, and I was at 12, plus, and then 8, so I'm at 1.
But that was for 1 attack.
Yeah, the next attack by default.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah, never
By
mind.
default. Then you're unconscious.
Yep.
Growling, he sinks his blade into your belly, cutting you and turning it as he does, pulling it back out, kind of growling as he does. And that is the end of its turn. But there's another orc around as they move in. I gotta see how many pour in a little bit further. 3 more enter into zone 2. Coming in along the way, we have the other orc died, right?
The one
the
the
zone
is gone, so
Yeah, I killed the one on the back.
Oh, still there. So that one, seeing what happened to his boss, is going to try to run. Is anybody else in zone 2? Irwin, you're in zone 2, aren't you?
Irwin, Ronyo, and that's it. Oh, Haida, but Haida's technically still down.
But I'm dead.
So, Irwin, Haida, both of you can roll an attack of opportunity as it tries to run out towards its boss.
Fuck yeah. Okay, that is a... Sorry. They're within melee range, right? They're not...
Correct.
Okay, so that's only going to be my dagger. Well, am I allowed to let Ronyo go first or no?
Yeah, you can let Ronyo go first.
Okay, cool. So Ronyo's going to try and pounce to try and knock down.
Ooh, good idea.
She rolled a. I mean, she rolled enough to hit. I'm sure. She rolled. Yeah, she rolled a 17 to hit.
17 hits. Yes. That's right. I know why. Because it's a strength save, right? And I did roll for 3. 3 fails. Gets knocked down.
So that's prone. Since he fails, then she will take. So that's going to be 3, 4, 5, 6 points of damage for that. And then now that they are prone, I'm going to go in with my dagger.
Solid. Good moves.
So that is going to be 21 to hit. I mean, that's with advantage though. So let me just see. No, I didn't get anything higher. So that's just a D4. Oh, but I rolled a 4. That's 7 points of damage with my dagger.
7 points of damage as you plunge this blade. It kind of screams out. It's still alive. Trying to grab at the area but cannot reach. You see your blade sinking in and the gray skin splitting apart. Black blood pillowing over. Anything else for your turn? Hada's still too.
Hada's unconscious.
That was my attack of opportunity though.
It was.
Okay, so now it's my turn?
Oh, sorry, no, but my apologies. Yeah, it's Olden's turn.
Yeah, okay. I was like, I mean, I'll take a turn, but no, that was my opportunity attack. Yeah.
You have a turn soon, but not yet. You're next. You're on deck.
All right, so Turin's engaged with the warg, so I'm not within like melee range, so I'm technically okay right now because Turin's in the way.
Turn is in the way. Yes.
Big old shield.
Perfect. So with that, I'm going to look over the palisade, aim down, and there's no way I can, as I'm going for the chieftain.
Passive perception.
My passive is 17.
Baranor, what's yours?
Passive perception, 13.
You both see that he is looking worse for wear.
So I'm going for 2 shots to the chieftain. That's all I can think of. All right. First hit is a 27.
Yeah.
Second hit is a dirty 20.
Yeah.
Another golem 20.
And I am going to Dirtinu both of them.
You have 2 left, right?
3. Because I only used 1 last time, because last time was an actual crit the first time, and then I used 2 on the wargs. So I have 3 left.
3 left, that's right. Level 6, got it.
Well, now I have 1 left after this.
Now you have 1 left after this.
Yeah. All right, so that is 18 plus the 12, 30 for the first one. It's 12, 37, that's 57 plus 2. 59 piercing for both.
Irwin's over here doing 6 points of damage.
Say it.
7. You did 7, but
Say it.
how do you kill him?
Oh my
How do you kill him?
So
Makes me feel a little better.
after, I believe Baranor stabbed it like into his neck.
I made a
almost.
nice hole for you. Nice.
So what I do is I aim exactly where the sword is in the neck, where the skin is, and I'm going to shoot the first arrow right at the cartilage of the skin. The second one right after that, with enough to sever and literally cut the head off the snake, using the arrows to decapitate the chieftain.
Oh, good God. Oh, nice. I love it. Okay. The arrows fly in. You see it kind of grimace from the first shot. Growling out as it does, with Baranor still hanging on, its blade still sucking Baranor's belly. And then the next shot goes off, and it right off. And you immediately see the orcs begin to scatter around. they start running off the direction as their arms kind of flail up. Not all of them, but the ones in this general vicinity go and scatter away. There's probably a good 10 or so that run off.
Well, Olden used the last of whatever he can do. I will kind of move along the palisade away from Turin and the warg to get a better angle, but also to get some distance away from this warg.
Excellent. Turin, Iorwin, it is your turn first. You go.
Cool. Yep, gonna healing hands, Haida. $17 points of healing for Haida.
Beautiful. He's just waiting there in the wings.
Y'all are stressing me out.
Clutch. What'd you say, Iorwin, was you healed over Haida there?
She's just pretty, and she bangs on her chest. You're not gonna die on me. Oh, I scared my cat. Today.
Haida, this happens.
Licking your face for good measure.
But you could see the fists and the hands kind of like trying to get you back up, and your eyes pop open awake.
I'm just gonna take a heavy breath and just look around at my surroundings, and then I'm gonna see Baranor is not there, and just wild-eyed like look back at Iorwin with a like where is he type of look.
Good question.
And as that happens, Iorwin, you still have a bonus action, and Ronio has an action.
Okay. What is around me? Because I've been so focused on Haida and Baranor, so she's now
You still have
going
that orc that you stabbed. So you like stabbed it.
Oh, it's still alive?
And
Oh,
the
it's
emotion
still
kind of
alive.
moved over as it tried to run. You went back over to like Haida. Hopefully without the dagger.
Can I use my movement to stand on him? He's prone.
He is prone. Yeah.
Okay,
You
cool.
stand on him.
So I'm gonna use my movement to go over and stand on him, and then I'm gonna look at Ronio. Kill him, girl. And Ronio's gonna go in for the jugular. So she's gonna go in for a bite because he is prone. So she's gonna go in for a bite attack, which is advantage. Okay, so that is I think that's +6, right? 23 to hit,
Ooh, yes.
and that is gonna be 6 points of damage.
How does Ronio kill him?
Oh, she just like, I'm standing on this orc, my dagger is in it, just piercing out, and Ronio's already knocked him down, and she just goes in and rips out his throat. Her head, black blood flying everywhere. Mm-hmm. Good gal. I'll bonus action better.
Excellent. With that, Iorwin, I believe that ends your turn. That puts us on Turin, with the warg staring you down, snarling.
Get him.
This big white warg.
How
What do you
does
do?
how does the warg look?
A little rough.
A little rough. Yeah, I mean, always preferred cats if I'm honest, and I'm gonna hit him with my hammer.
Shout out for the cats of Middle Earth.
Just yeah,
I
cat
had
stuff.
to lock the other one out. She was eating my cables.
Oh, I think I hear her.
Mm,
Oh no,
Okay,
that was someone else's.
first attack 23 to hit. Second attack
Nice.
19 to hit. And then 10, 12. 26 points of damage total. Assuming they both
20.
hit, yes.
God. How do you kill him?
Yeah. I will, with the first hit, as a just a huge upswing, and knock him sort of up and back towards the wall, and then second come down and nail his head onto one of the spikes.
Oh my god! Oh, nice! Into the spike, the blood begins to sprout up through the brain cavity, and the eye comes out, popping out to the other side. It's kind of shaking and nervous system going off as it does so, twitching as it does. With that dead, you have completed the skirmish portion of the battle. We'll give the results after our break. We'll take another a 15-20 minute break here, kind of a large one, give everybody a breather. So come back to find out the results of the chaos that has ensued today, as almost everybody died, I would say. Haida?
We all died a little. I think we all died a little on the inside for sure.
Go ahead and enter raffle to enter the thing, and we'll be back in a little bit. And if I can find the button.
Excellent. We're back with some atmospheric rain in the background, occasional thunder echoing out. And congratulations to Cody, who has always been there for me in my time of need when we had luck around. You won. That was I let you win. That's what happened there. As a thank you for all the luck points you gave me earlier. That said, we are now back. One of our turn, he stepped away for a second, but we're going to continue on, moving forward. The situation now, as the thunder strikes overhead and the chaos continues to ensue, Baranor is on the outside of the palisade. He is struggling. He is down. He is rolling a death save. Go ahead and roll one of those. Meanwhile, everybody else is gathering themselves.
Vorpal's not working. Hang
on. While he's getting that going, we're going to go into what we call a skill challenge. You guys are going to roll some skills to determine the success of how you manage to gather Baranor up, if at all, and whether you take damage from this next point of journey in the battle.
Solo.
Seriously?
So,
You roll a 1.
Can I use a DM inspiration on a death save?
yeah, you can.
Good, because that was a 1, wasn't
I
it?
declared that
It was a
earlier.
1.
It was a now. Oh my
Wait, who's rolling a death save?
Solo. Did you roll another 1? Please tell me it was
Wait,
another 1.
how did I heal you and is he dead again?
Oh, he went up and then jumped over a ledge and then hit the ground again.
Oh, I totally missed that.
There's a 1
that?
there, and then there's my 1 there.
So you use your DM inspiration and still rolled a 1. Baranor is meant to die.
Oh, no.
Yo, I healed you. You can't do this.
So, Baranor, as you lie there, your belly opened up by the scimitar, you take 2 points of failures from an automatic failure. Now, the situation is dire for Baranor as you begin to bleed out, the blood pouring over, orcs kind of running around and stepping over you, pushing down. They don't notice you. You're just a body on the ground as they step over you and put more weight on your wound. You kind of, naturally your body just kind of shakes and blood pours out over your mouth. You're not dead yet. However, you have to make one more death save, which we will determine as we go into a skill challenge. So,
Wait, how far away is he from me? How far away is he from me? How far away is he from me?
We'll get to that in a second. Essentially, this is what's going to happen for the skill challenge. You can do a skill you're proficient in or use a class feature to automatically pass. It will, when you do these things, it's automatically going to, you're going to move. You're still going to move during it, but this is like a skill challenge to get there. So, you have 1 round of skill challenges party wide. before we go to another death save on Baranor. That said, we will start with Olden. Olden, what do you want to do?
Oh no, I can't heal anybody. Okay, so
Wait, did you ever get the healing potion? You took the healing potion from Ruinu. Did you use it?
I did, yeah. It doesn't exist.
Also, Sirenscape is not working.
Okay, so you want me to tell you what I'm going to do, and you'll tell me what skill it uses, right?
Correct.
Okay, so Olden is going to follow the lead of other idiots, and Olden is going to take the path of least resistance and jump over the palisade. As I'm dropping, I'm unleashing arrows immediately into the closest orcs I can find as I go towards Baranor's body.
Let's go ahead and
Clear
push
path for me. Clear path for me.
Okay, so jumping across, you lay out the arrows. Go ahead and roll with athletics for me. But you will take damage on this.
I'm proficient in acrobatics, if that matters, because you said I'm about proficiency.
Oh, sorry, you did. Okay, proficiency. Yeah. Acrobatics.
All right,
Yeah.
acrobatics. That is a 25.
Woo! Good God. So you jump over, and as you do, you slide down a little ways and use it kind of like propel yourself, like repelling against the palisade, jumping forward. Arrows going, flying down, killing 3 orcs as you land there, kind of right beside Baranor. But the landing is a little rough. You do take half damage on a 1. You take a 1. Take 1 point of damage as you land, almost superhero posing it to the ground, right beside Baranor, surrounding and ready to fight and attack anything that comes your way. Yeah! As the orcs scatter.
And I am going to maintain my arrows and bow. Iorwin! Baranor needs help!
I'm coming! Clear a path!
That said, Iorwin, use your skill challenge. This is your turn, so go ahead and tell me what you're proficient in. And we can use one of those skills, or you can use class feature.
I mean, so I am an proficient expert in medicine, survival, and animal handling.
All right, what do you want to
I
do?
have healing hand, which is a feature.
I'm gonna go with medicine.
Or you could do yes. You also have healing hands.
Well, no, I want to do healing hands on Baranor. That's what I want to do.
Okay, but you can't do medicine and healing hands. You can do one or the other.
Well, healing hands. Sorry, I thought you said I had to do a skill check.
Or a feature to
sorry,
automatically
yeah,
feed,
no.
right?
Sorry,
Or-
you're
or
really
class
low,
feature.
Sizemore.
Correct.
Your volume's really low, Sizemore.
How's this? Is this good?
Okay.
Not to push a thing to a thing. How can she even get to me where she is?
This is well, we're not doing movement per se. This is a skill challenge. So essentially, you're going to be using a skill challenge to determine how the next wave of battle goes.
And the
Okay, I am
broke
gonna
the palisade.
healing hands. Well, I'm gonna say F the skill challenge, and I'm gonna healing hands Baranor.
There you go. As a class feature, that is technically is part of the skill challenge. Yes.
Okay. That is 13 points of healing for Baranor.
Baranor, you get a boost of healing as Ior. When you rush forward, what do you say?
It's the second time I've had to do this. You can't die on me. I won't let you. Now go kill some orcs. Safely, please.
And you see several orcs around with Olden right beside you. But they are not attacking. They're kind of just circling around. We move on to Turin. Turin, you have a choice of class feature or a skill challenge here.
So I'm going to take a flying leap off of the palisade and try to land between Olden, Iorwin, Baranor, and the orcs. And then
Okay.
with reckless abandon, just swing. I'll use both of my attacks, reckless, and try to, like Sauron style, just topple them like bowling pins, just to drive them back.
Okay. Excellent. You roll athletics for me.
Athletics.
Yes, rage is still
Yep, so-
a thing.
Uh, 14 with advantage.
Ooh, 14.
Not great. Oh, you know what? I'm gonna use an inspo. That's slightly better. 18.
18.
12 plus
Yeah,
6.
you jump over. As you do, you kind of tumble for a second, rolling over, toe over beard. But your hammer, or your axe, rather, it is a hammer, right? It's a hammer. That's right. Hammer, yeah. It's the weight of it, because it's on the bottom. As you swing, it dings the side of the palisade, and luck have you on your side, pushes you forward, and you kind of roll like this. And then you kind of stumble back into the area and start swinging madly as orcs kind of going around. But you do luckily hit one of them, crushing his skull. It cries out as it goes down. The skull split in twain. End of yours, Haida. Skill challenge or a class feature, or a skill check or class feature for the skill challenge, rather. What do you do?
Oh, I'm sorry. Me, I legit zoned out for a second. It's my turn.
Yes, it is your turn, Haida. You can choose a class feature or a skill that you're proficient in to complete a skill challenge.
I'm gonna do this now because I'm like legit dying. But I'm gonna push the warg off. Actually, no, I'm not. I'm gonna hide underneath the warg. I'm gonna hide underneath the warg.
Okay, roll stealth.
I'll make it a verbal D20. All right, that's
It's a fail.
10. Yeah. She's
All right.
feeling pretty hardly now.
As you're hiding underneath the warg, you go over it, and one of the orcs comes, runs up. It has his arms behind as it hobbles forward. Plunges his sword into your side for d6 point of damage. 5 points of piercing as it sees you and plunges its blade in and celebrates with its kind of cry out in the air. Baranor, your turn. Skill challenge or class feature now that you're waking up from Iorwin's healing hands over you once more.
Define class feature. Like kill
Class
stuff.
feature would be like to kill stuff. Yeah, you can kill stuff with class feature. Yeah.
So, because Olden didn't say it,
Short rest or long
I'm
rest.
going
kind
to
of thing.
pull the sword out of dude's face, and I'm gonna wipe his blood on my face, nah! And like charge orcs and take two attacks.
Oh, nice. Okay, yeah. So, what's your class feature again for that?
I don't know. Sneak attack.
What other ones do you have?
Cutting action.
I can say you can use sneak attack, but it wouldn't be. Yeah, we can work it. Okay, so tell me how you would sneak your way into doing it.
Well,
after
no,
yelling.
Yeah, after yelling, that wouldn't work. I would say maybe it's a secret gleans thing, because if I'm spying on an enemy for 10 minutes, and this fight definitely was a 10-minute fight, maybe, that I would use that to know the knowledge of we just killed their leader, and I'm taking the weapon, one of the weapons that killed him, and like his blood on my face to intimidate and kill.
Ooh, I like it. Yes, using the knowledge, the foresight of the knowledge that you've garnered from watching the battle and the things that go on, you're able to determine that just doing that is enough to scare a couple of them away. And you see 6 of them run in fright as you smear the blood across your face, screaming out. As you do, charging forward, they run. They start running off, arms flailing as they do. And that is the end of the skill challenge. Based on that, 5 of you succeeded, 1 of you failed. So what's going to happen now is you all roll survival, but the guy who failed roll survival at disadvantage.
Who failed?
I failed.
Fail. Wait, we're all rolling survival, you said?
Yes.
Okay.
I'm
6
going to
points.
use.
That's a Tolkien 20 for me.
Jesus. Okay.
Excellent. All right. So Iorn got 20, Tolkien 20, Olden.
I got a Golem 20.
Golem 20. All right, Baranor.
16.
15.
16.
Turin.
6.
No.
6. Hada.
8.
You two are competing. Oh, wow. Okay. Iorwin, Olden, Baranor, as you are kind of all three out in the fray, Baranor, you're rushing in, you're attacking, and you're scaring them away. And as that's happening, Olden, you're seeing them running and shooting arrows, knocking them out as you do. Iorwin, you're kind of spending most of your time at patching up Baranor while this is going on, and actually giving him a boosted 2 points of healing. But the chaos of battle is crazy, and orcs have come in and they attack. A couple of blows go through as rain pelts down onto you. You slip in the mud, Turin, and you slide underneath an orc who then trips over top of you, and his blade just falls into your chest, dealing 6 points of piercing damage. Hada, unfortunately, the orc that is seeing you, he's grimacing and likes you, and he takes out the sword and for good measure, one more time before he goes in. And as he goes in, happily charging, an arrow comes through, and then he goes down. And as is happening, the chaos kind of ensues. We roll the last portion of the battle. The chaos, everything that's happened here, is all going to come down to a single roll or 2 rolls. Nominate one person to roll in Vorpal, to roll flat d20 and add modifiers to it. You get a +1 because you successfully defended the wall in the initial skirmish. You get a +3 because you took out the fire before it got too crazy. You get another +3 because you defeated the chieftain in the warg. You get a -1 because of the rain and the weather location. That puts you at a +6 total. A +6 will convert to advantage +1. So you get to roll at advantage +1 while I roll a flat d20.
And we're rolling for any skill?
This is not a skill. This is a final outcome of who is the victor. While you did kill the chieftain, there's still wargs around, there's still orcs around, there are people who have been slain in the back.
I will roll.
In your own side. So I roll, and then you roll. So here we go.
Is it just me, or 2 people have to?
It's just one
Just-
person on our end.
Just roll with advantage, and that's it. If you're doing it, Baranor.
At advantage.
Like, Turin's looking at.
I think I was gonna nominate Olden to roll.
Sure.
There's no inspo you can spin on this.
Why would you guys
Just
put
roll
this
what
kind of
you can
pressure on me? Okay.
Because this will turn you to the dark side if we lose.
Before, as I roll this, I want to just take a moment and think about everything I've been through up until this moment. From leaving home, traveling to this mountain, the events in Dale, and everything going on in Fable 42. Please, for the love of God, let this be a good roll. I'm so scared. Okay. All right, I am rolling. Here it is. Oh, so 15 is the
Plus
highest,
1.
+1, 16.
It is a 16.
It's a good number. I
It's
like
not
it.
bad, right? It's not bad.
It's
Just
not
out of
bad.
curiosity. Oh yeah, I'm so glad.
All right, yeah. See, I told you. I did not.
A 5 at best. Okay, cool.
And without further ado, the DM rolls. Callum.
Oh, let's go.
All right, cool.
I still would have won.
Baranor would have still won. Baranor still would have won.
Parador Star 101, yes. A 4! So yes, you have routed the enemy, and the orcs begin to escape, running away back into the hills, into the mountains whence they came. You're triumphant today as the rain rains down and the thunder still strikes overhead. You see the dead bodies around you, mostly wargs, mostly orcs. A few number in the back are wounded, but you survive and officially level up.
Let's go.
As well as get your first sanctuary location.
Okay, wait. So we level up and we get a sanctuary.
Yes, which means we can start a fellowship phase here.
Oh,
You
okay.
can start a fellowship phase here.
I can't process this right now. I'm missing.
Oh my. So as soon as everything runs away, Olden's going to make his way back towards the camp. And I'm going to pick up the head of the chieftain as I walk into the camp.
Ooh.
And I'm going to hold it up so that every person who's been hiding, the palisades, even the wounded see, as I hold this head up high above my own. We have faced a horde like no other. The darkness has tried to creep upon this mountain. And as I throw it in front of me, I let it roll across the ground. But let it be known that here, we stood strong. Here, we stood firm. And here, we slaughtered an army.
Some of them cheer, but a lot of them are wounded. So your audience is very small. As you yell a beautiful and poetic speech to about 4.
And we stood together. And I'm going to flip the handle of the sword and grab the blade and then hand it back to Olden.
And I'm going to put my hand on the pommel. It's better suited for someone who actually wields a blade. And I'm going to push it back towards you.
And you kill Baranor.
Right, just cheat. And I push it into his
And then he
shot.
goes dark.
Get in there. You were supposed to die.
Whoops.
That's all of his fingers off.
Can I change the name though?
It is your blade now.
That's okay. I need to sit down.
Yeah. Turin just covered in blood and mud and bits of whatever walks up a little bit slower than the other two and sits down in the mud next to Hada and just plops down and drops his shield and his hammer, and he looks over. You think they've got anything to drink around here?
I think Hada does.
Right. So
I just
before
pull
you,
out the.
Yeah.
All you see, you don't even see me sticking out from behind the warg. You just see a hand with my water skin.
Yes.
I
Yeah.
take it,
Oh my god.
pop the lid, pull out my flask of dwarven spirits, dump it into the flask, cork it, shake it up real good, and take a sip.
Oh.
This is what I've been waiting for.
Ooh. Roll con save.
I'm also taking a sip.
Oh.
You know what? And Olden's not
Hand,
gonna...
I feel like there's this just hand that keeps on pouring glasses underneath the ward and just reaches up.
God.
22.
God. What?
Because Olden's
What?
also gonna
That
take
was
a
my
sip.
last inspo, but I'm going to use the first roll,
I'm
so
gonna-
it's a 9.
I'm gonna take it. I'll take a sip.
Because you know what? After all this, Olden needs a drink too, and
Yeah,
Got
it's
a
a 16 for Hada.
a natural 20 for
Dice
token.
roll. Everybody's drinking. Ioran, are you coming into the festivities?
Yeah, we got mom to drink, guys.
Yes, I am.
We're all drinking.
Take a sip of Grandpa's grog.
Oh, it's Hada's grog? Oh no.
You're like, wait a minute. Never mind.
Well, technically now it's a dwarven
Dwarven grog.
It's not your dwarven.
Yes,
Is there still poop in it? Is what I want to know.
All right, here's my thing. So a wineskin has a really, really, and I've been meaning to bring this up because it was a shower thought I had before Christmas. But water skins have a really, really small, like funnel at the top. They look like this, right?
Mm-hmm.
Are the chunks of poop that small that they would fit in there? Like I would imagine that it's less soluble than it actually is.
It's been sitting for a while.
Nope.
It has been sitting for a while. It's kind of mixed in. Like the chunks started as chunks, but now they've moved about. There's a couple pieces maybe that you're able to like filter out, but there's like one chunk that's stuck in there.
Yep. Nope.
Every time you drink it, the ice that's away, and you just try to like squeeze it out. You know, you have to pick out the food to get. Anyways, oh god,
Nope.
So yes, there's some poop in it.
Nope. Once we get to jail, our one's gonna get drunk, but not off your shit, literally.
Well, it's not mine. It's halflings.
That's true. It's Hobbit shit. It's Hobbit shit.
Oh god. Okay, so while this is all going on, Olden, there's one man who approaches you. Rousing speech. Well done. Not many to hear it. We survived. I thank you for your assistance. We would not have survived without your help. He points over to the side. You see Skarf. Dead. Face just cut open to the side. Our valiant leader did not survive the attack. It's just us now. Really only based on the situation down at the healing area. Not sure there'll be many of us left. Maybe we will abandon this place unless we get reinforcements. Orwin, roll a medicine check as you glance over to see the situation with the like you do a quick scan.
Okay. That is a. God, I can't read these dice. 21.
So with that, you see that there are about 6 dead and 7 wounded and a great number, about 13 uncounted for, and then the 4 here that seem to be well off.
Okay. I mean,
we don't have a leader now.
Can we transport them back to Dale? Because I don't
know.
I don't have
Under your
supplies to heal.
The situation of where they're at, you would know that based on their condition, unless they are taken care of, they will die along the trip. They cannot.
I mean, I will heal them as best I can. I don't have enough healing to go around for 10 people.
6.
6 people?
6 dead, 6 wounded, 13 missing, and 4 standing.
I mean, I can. Yeah, I'll heal the ones who won't make it on their own. If there's walking wounded, they're walking. But yeah, I will heal the others. Well, technically 4 others.
I believe we should take some time to stay for a while. Tend to the wounded, including, as Olden's holding some of the wounds on his own body. We need time to recover. And maybe we can find a few that are missing. And then we can continue on, but I don't think many of us are in a condition to finish the journey back to Dale.
If we leave now, what's to stop the rest of those orcs from coming back? Finishing what they
We put the chief's head on a spike in the front.
Would I get shadow points if I built effigies of orc bodies?
Wow, we were on the same page. Like, wow.
Oh my god.
We played the forest, man. We know what's up.
Yeah, you would.
Worth
You would.
it.
For sure.
We'll share the shadow point.
Would I know if that would provoke them or deter them?
With your class feature, I would say that you know that some are prone to be more violent. However, the skittish ones, they would be scared.
Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna do it.
Particularly making sure that the chief's head is like prominently displayed.
Well, and the rest of his body too.
Oh, the rest of his body.
Yeah.
Oof. So while you consider all these things as to what to do next, as a setup to effigy, I need Haida and Baranor to quickly roll wisdom saves to see. You're automatically going to get 1 shadow point for falling under, so 2 for Baranor. Haida, you get 1. And then roll wisdom save to see if it's any worse than just the 1.
Whoop.
Oh, that sucks. That's a really
Well, technically the first one.
Sizemore, I'm gonna have to figure out my level
Baranor.
after this.
That's a 10. A
10.
10 for Hida.
Haida, you take 3 shadow points. Baranor, you take the 2 shadow points total.
So I might take.
And all these things weigh on your mind. Yes?
I might take the feat to get rid of shadow points. If we get enough long rests, I can take a shadow
Wise
point
decision.
long rest.
As we zoom out from all this, and as you think upon these things, we fly up into the sky, looking overhead at the settlement that is defending this kind of crevice with the wall of the mountain at the side. You pan out and you see the wargs and orcs all slittering and peppering the ground, wounded and bloodied creatures inside and outside the palisade. Baranor and Olden looking to hold up a head. And with that, we end our session.
Oh.
2 weeks from now, not this week, but next week, you have to see. It would be the 17th. You can find out what happens next, but it looks like a fellowship phase is in order.
Mm-hmm.
Nice.
And a level up.
Yeah, I have lots of questions.
I have to go back and read about when I get a 7th level.
Oh, you guys have a lot to consider. I'm a fighter, guys. At my next level just means I hit.
Oh no,
against
I have a lot to consider.
You do. And I will work with you to make sure we get the next
Yes,
best
please.
beat.
Let's do that. Let's because I have.
I just want to say, guys, now that Olden's level 7, everybody's worst nightmare is about to happen.
Oh wait, there's more.
Just saying, I get one just one ability, but it's. I guess I can. We'll
It's
wait.
crazy.
Spoil it.
Yeah.
I'm just going to request lots of.
Don't spoil it. With that
Yeah.
said, we're going to be rating here. It looks like we're rating Swindler's. Oh no! Yes, Swindler's Den.
Yes.
So, give them a like. Not a like. What is it? A subscribe.
Follow.
A follow.
Very good.
Fable 42.
Follow.
Connect with
That's
them.
what Twitch saying.
Mm-hmm.
Tell about Fable 42 and hang out with them, chat with them. They're doing the same stuff that we are. Show the love, spread the love.
And don't forget to tune in tomorrow
It's time.
for the next episode of Legends of Shao Gal.
And Quest and Answers is back
Oh
tomorrow
yes.
too.
Question and Answers is officially back tomorrow.
Question answers?
What are we doing?
Yes.
Question,
Yeah.
Quest and
Ooh.
Answers. We're talking about deities tomorrow. Jordan, you're part of that.
I am. Oh, yeah. So tomorrow, Question and Answers, we're talking about deities on Question and Answers. And following that, the next episode of Legends of Shao Gal. So thank you so much. Especially thank you to Sizemore
Yes.
for this great encounter.
Yep. Thank you,
Yeah.
sir.
That was intense.